Hello. How's it going? It's December 20th, and I still haven't gotten around to finishing this dang story yet. Not for a lack of trying, though, so... Just been busy between family and work. At least it's not between family and work and school, so... I've had a little bit of free time to myself. Anywho, I'm told that I'm about maybe 2.5 hours to 3 hours away from the end. And I don't have work tomorrow, which means that I can stay up late tonight without it really messing with my schedule. I do have something I'm doing tomorrow, but that thing isn't until the afternoon. So, let's just jump into it. In the Moment Before My Death is the mission that we started. And it's from Dahlia's POV. So where we last left off, Dahlia and Black Swan are now in a new location. And I guess we're going to start navigating this location. Last thing before we begin, just as a reminder that I am live streaming this at twitch.tv/sheetstreams. If you're watching this at some point in the future...
I like this coat.
At some point in the future that you're watching this, I don't really know when that might be. I would recommend, if you want to find out when I'm going live and what I'm doing when I go live, then the best place to do that would probably be joining the Discord. Links to which are in the description of my videos or the About page on Twitch itself. Wow, she's actually not that tall. I'll be honest, I thought she'd be taller. Anywho, maybe it's the Resident Evil Lady Dimitrescu thing getting to me. Anyway, uncover the secrets of this place. Let's move on through.
I see now. A piece of worm-eaten oak. You weren't just making that up.
Oakwood is prone to insect infestations. Nothing surprising about that.
Is it? Is Oakwood prone to insect infestations? I don't know a lot about oak trees to really confirm or deny that. Dream of Nine Oak. I wonder which one of the 12 hours this is in.
It's him.
Aventurine? What's he doing here? Is that Aventurine?
Just look at this place. Shouldn't be this lively here. Ladies, which one of us would you say is the uninvited guest?
All of the above?
Mr. Aventurine, what are you doing here?
Well, the game's over. And I scored a big win.
Oh, so this is after Acheron hit him. So he's like, already been to Dreamflix Reef at this point.
Oh, what did you get out of it?
The Nihility Emanator cut me, and I died in the most spectacular fashion.
Oh, speaking of which, you must know exactly how that feels. My dear lady who loves to dance.
Throwing shade at Black Swan for the animated short, Rondo Amongst Countless Culpas.
Still better than having no invites at all, my dear helpful lady.
You two are really something special.
I'm starting to feel like none of this is real.
You're quite interesting, Mr. Aventurine. However, you weren't supposed to find your way here. Unless you can give me a reason, I'll indulge you by letting you die once more.
That confident, huh?
How good is she at breaking through shields? Or are we gonna have to fight the Aventurine boss here?
You haven't hidden your weakness well. Even though you're one of the 10 Stonehearts. Right now, you'll be easy enough to handle.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Actually, he would have smashed the Stoneheart at this point, so I don't think he actually should be able to take his boss form at this point.
Welcome gift from a friend.
Or is he crushed it in order to survive, then he gets rescued by a Knight of Beauty? So is this before or after he gets rescued by Aventurine? I don't really know.
So long as my trump card remains unplayed, none will dare see the hand through to the end.
So he probably still has a few little fragments of the cornerstone at this point.
Too bad you've used up all your luck for today. I've always found losing more interesting than winning. What's the harm in giving it a try?
Hold up. No need to rush into making enemies.
I mean, if she was aligned with the Annihilation Gang, she's already an enemy of the IPC.
Mr. Aventurine, congratulations on uncovering the truth behind death. But from what I know, you should be at Dreamflex Reef instead.
Well, after taking a solid hit from the Emanator's blade, I never got the chance to enjoy a good nap. Thus I sank into the chaotic memory zone, and then my desire led me here.
Interesting. I'm starting to feel like this entire scene didn't happen.
As I thought. You two haven't noticed. The answer was right under your noses this whole time. You can traverse through Memoria without relying on roads, which is exactly why you missed it.
Missed what exactly?
Ladies, you didn't think the IPC would enter Penacony unprepared, did you?
It was their planet at one point.
Backed by a most attractive package, I quietly assembled a team to research the memory zone. And I only asked for one thing in return. How to escape alive if I accidentally got lost in Penacony's Memoria. To be honest, they didn't contribute a thing. But they did help me discover a certain legacy.
Mr. Gopherwood's legacy?
Rosalina Jane Estella.
Oh, Rosalina lore!
Former undertaking once belonging to this nameless.
That's freaking huge news. Gotta save that image for later. She disappeared into the memory zone and we never knew what happened to her.
She once boarded the Astral Express as an outstanding surveyor. Years ago, in pursuit of the primordial dreamscape secrets, she ventured alone into the memory zone and was never seen again.
And supposedly she was originally part of the Garden of Recollection before she was a nameless.
Everyone believed she had perished, taking the mysteries of the dreamscape to her grave. But that wasn't the truth. Before departing from this world, she single-handedly forged the pathway of Memoria.
The pathway of Memoria.
Mr. Aventurine, do you even realize what you're saying?
Look, I didn't believe it at first either. But the Nameless, as it happens, had quite a unique background that led her to devise a brilliant solution.
She was Mirror Princess in the Clocky cartoons.
Using the technology from the Zarina Erd system, she gave her life to the memory zone, giving Penacony's dreamscape a unique signature.
She gave her life to the memory zone?
When dream chasers wander into the memory zone, they'll drift towards places that can fulfill their desires. Those who yearn for freedom will witness the form of the primordial dreamscape. Those consumed by obsession might encounter certain special dream bubbles. And those who are lost and directionless will return to the 12 hours, seeking their path within their own past.
Okay.
The family discovered this trait and cleverly utilized it, allowing guests to be sent to different hours upon their first dream entry. In other words, this Nameless is the true founder of the planet of festivities.
That's a very interesting way of looking at it.
As for me, maybe I ran into a good doctor. From the look of this place, he's the one who let me blunder my way in.
Dr. Ratio! That's right, he gave him the little message, don't die.
The impossible in dreams is not death, but dormancy. Do stay alive. I wish you the best of luck.
Ratio for the win. He even predicted that death was actually dormancy. Ratio was the GOAT.
Looks like I'm pretty lucky.
We didn't even figure that out until 2.2.
I
But
can't
Ratio
wait
figured
to
that out
see
as
what
early
I'll
as
discover
2.1.
here.
It would seem luck favors you still, Mr. Aventurine. Fate is truly fascinating, yet cruel.
By the way, Rancherine, do you know who she is? I assume you do. She's pretty famous.
Remember Miss Robbins?
Then again, she just apparently deleted her IPC records. I don't know.
Was after the propagation. Why did he have to harm the Glamoth Knight? Years ago, he had already completed this plan, waiting for a Glamoth Knight to enter the dream. Unfortunately, with the sudden fall of his empire, his hopes seem to have been dashed.
Also, I thought the Glamoth Knights couldn't dream, so how did one enter the dream?
Yet just as the Charmony Festival was about to begin, a descendant of the Glamoth Knights appeared.
Silverwolf had to heavily modify like a
and
dream
everything
capsule
began
pod to
to
send
turn once
Firefly in
again.
here.
The Dream Master was never afraid of Firefly investigating the propagation. That was exactly the truth he wanted her to see.
Wait, is that why you trapped her in the memory zone?
Correct. This place is where the Dream Master wanted her to be. And he wanted her to think she'd figured something out, only to make the wrong decision at the most critical moment.
So, what exactly is the Dream Master plotting?
With the propagation, no clue. What he's plotting with the Order, I could give you a whole list of reasons.
It doesn't matter anymore. We've missed our chance to stop him.
Even if we catch him in person.
He doesn't exist in person.
From the very beginning, he never existed anywhere at all. When he attempted to merge with the dreamscape, he transformed himself into 4 primordial divine laws.
4 laws.
The gods bestowed upon us heavenly fire, and with it divine tribulations. Let them be, for we are all mortals, born to love and to suffer.
Path and gift.
The first law. As his parting gift, he bestowed it upon Robin, guiding her onto the harmony.
The second one
Repent
was to
and
give
return to righteousness.
Sunday to the Order, I
You
guess.
soar like an eagle
And
and make your nest among the stars. I will bring you down from there.
oppression restrictions. Yeah, this has got to be the Order.
The second law is the power he bestowed upon me as his
Oh,
collaborator.
never mind.
At the same time, it serves as a constraint to ensure I won't act recklessly. And the third law...
Is this Sunday in the Order?
Paradise shall fall into this world of sorrow.
Obliteration and
And
Paradise.
once dawn breaks, it will shatter in the light of day. How could anything golden abide in glory forever?
I haven't seen it myself either. According to him, it was an all-out attack, like a torrent of fire pouring down from above.
Is he talking about the riot that burned his body?
And the last one?
Nobody knows. After claiming to be ill and withdrawing from public view, even though the constraint remained in place, he never contacted anyone again. Not even me, his collaborator.
Then how long have you been collaborating with him?
It's just my theory, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. By then, he had finally completed the last law, and used it to eliminate the one weakness that exists in any plan. The mastermind himself. the moment the plan was set in motion. Gopher Wood died a martyr's death for the just cause he believed in.
The Order!
And the swarm disaster shall reappear again in the sweet dream.
I don't know if that's his goal. Oh, we're going back to our POV.
The moment has finally come. Resentful from being deceived. Confused by conflicting memories. Your expression right now is so similar to what I had imagined.
To be fair, you said this is like an alternate thing that led to our death? In one of Finality's alternate outcomes? Whose side are you really on?
Every side. I'll try to fulfill Duke Inferno's last wishes. Advance Gopher Wood's plans, and yes, indeed, I've helped the Stellaron Hunters uncover the truth.
God, she's such a fence-sitter. I'm on everyone's side.
Don't be too mad. I wasn't a Stellaron Hunter back then. But wasn't everything that happened in Penacony the perfect opportunity to join?
What did you do to Firefly? What's the deal with the Dream Master?
As you can see, he became a martyr, leaving all his power in the 12 hours, like a self-turning hand of time, driving his plans forward. The Order truly is a harsh path. Enna, Gopher Wood, and Sunday, the one you know even better. They all chose to sacrifice themselves for it.
Yep, that's kind of what they did. So what did you do to Firefly?
Though it wasn't my original intention, I wanted to help her. To keep her from getting caught up in Gopher Wood's schemes and facing such a detestable fate.
What was her detestable fate?
Alas, I couldn't make it happen. The path your predecessor Rosalina left in the Memoria pushed Firefly towards a new lease on life.
A dead end.
Indeed.
I don't
How
exactly
could a
know if I would
nameless
ever
walks
call
the
a
path
new
of the
lease a dead end.
Trailblazers leave behind a legacy built on evading destiny. But then, something interesting happened. You turned out to be that variable.
What were we doing at this point?
As Aventurine said, Rosalina's legacy would send dreamers to where they truly yearn to be. For Firefly, that place turned out to be by your side.
So is this like right around the point where we finally show up in Dreamflix Reef? And then she helps us out for a long chunk, and then we go to do the Star Sand, Scorch Sand, or whatever hour, the festive Superstar game thing? Is that what's happening at around this point?
She revealed her true self to you, reuniting with you.
Oh!
as a Hunter.
So this is the very ending of 2.1 then. This is the I'll show you all that I am part.
Then, guided by a history fictionologist,
Yep.
you witnessed the life of the watchmaker Mikhail. It was truly a life worth remembering, worth giving everything for. I would have loved to raise a glass of hello and goodbye to him, just like the one who saw things through to the end, Mr. Gallagher. What a shame I can't do it properly here. Sunday also came here, feigning cooperation, to reveal to you the truth about Penacony, the foundation of the sweet dream, hidden behind the Grand Theater's curtain, was actually a Stellaron. And the true mastermind behind everything was none other than the Dream Master Gopher Wood.
Makes sense. That's at least everything that I remember from 2.2.
But you know now that his words weren't entirely true. What followed was one of the few beautiful memories that Firefly has held onto to this day. In order to win tickets to the Grand Theater, you and Firefly participated in the moment of Scorched Sand auditions. Your coordination was so perfect, like you were companions who'd long shared the same rhythm.
I actually didn't do this one, though. I went the other way and we did, like, a quiz show? I don't remember.
See? Even though you've forgotten everything from before, some traces remain etched in this moment, becoming part of your instincts.
That's a nice, soft, warm smile. She looked kind of angry right here.
Until, following the script, Firefly sent you all to the final stage before departing on her own. In those beautiful moments before that, she experienced the joy of living, yet she still had to face the terror of death.
Right, and this is what we didn't get to see. This is one of those loose ends that felt like really empty and unexplained. She goes off to face her second death, and the next time we see her is in 2.3, and it's like she's already done that.
However, you may have noticed that during this period there was a small gap. She and you weren't together the whole time. You returned to a child's dream through a dream bubble left by Mikhail, and witnessed his legacy.
No, we did that
However,
technically,
Firefly
chronologically,
was not a trailblazer,
before we did
so
the whole
she
Festive
couldn't
Superstar thing. We just didn't show it till later, so that the audience wouldn't guess the twist. I don't really know. It was a weird pacing thing.
While waiting alone, she met her true collaborator, and thus learned that there was more than one legacy in Penacony, and more than one watchmaker.
Final stage of the Dream Master's plot. Gotta be getting close to the end. Mikhail's will hence flows into tomorrow.
Did they enter that dream bubble?
That's right. Unfortunately, you won't be able to follow them in so easily, even if you've traveled together as companions. That old man can be so stubborn sometimes. He'd rather have the Nameless be the ones to witness his legacy.
No. I think it's quite romantic. A legacy left in the past will give them the courage to continue walking towards the future. Even if I can't walk alongside them, I'm content in knowing this.
Huh.
So now we're just finding out what Gallagher and Firefly did while we were in the child's dream finding out the secret.
So.
Maybe we can't walk the same path, but...
Passphrase, respond at once. Why does life...
No, not the Firmer dolls. It's a Fumo.
Huh?
Ignore that. Must be some meme. How did it end up here?
Sorry, I want to go check that out real quick. Be right back.
Oh, so you're into fluffies too. You've got taste. Better not wander too far though.
Is that supposed to be a reference to furries? Okay, I'm gonna send that to my furry friends. Fun fact, I'm not a furry, but I have several friends that are. Got nothing against them. I just think a fursuit seems like something that is way too expensive to have as a hobby. That's why my hobby is just streaming to you guys. My hobby is gaming, and I like sharing it with other people. Although, is this confirmation that Gallagher is a furry? Unity of Flame. Omen in the trees. Check the dolls in the area. Dolls? Plural? Oh no, I don't like the sound of that.
Passphrase, respond at once. Why does life slumber?
Contact doll.
Because people are afraid to wake up from the dream.
Perfect. Identity confirmed. Welcome, Agent Mech Tycoon. Please proceed to the next rendezvous point. Our people will be waiting for you there.
Is this really necessary?
Gotta stay in character. Follow the instructions, Mech Tycoon.
Mech Tycoon. The Sparkle Fumo is probably the funniest thing that was ever added to this game. And that's probably my favorite part about Penacony.
Please submit identity verification for Agent Ultra Firepower Instant Star Traveler.
Who? I forgot that Firefly is also like the straight man to the Trailblazer's chaotic antics.
Mech Tycoon wasn't cool enough, so...
Tycoon wasn't cool enough.
So, Miss Sparkle went ahead and changed it. Masked fool, you shouldn't be here. Well, someone's been kept in the dark this whole time, completely oblivious to their real body standing right in front of them. Buddy? Don't tell me you still haven't noticed. That memo keeper has already stabbed you in the back once.
Is she? I think she's referring to the Dahlia here.
No way. Silverwolf never mentioned me. But she's the one who invited me to team up. The family's omnipotence in this sweet dream, that was my intel. Now you all are going back on your word? Your intel? With Kafka's spirit whisper, my cognition shouldn't be susceptible to distortion. Could things be different now that I'm in a dream?
I would just assume yes.
Before heading to Penacony, Silverwolf did tell me to keep an eye out for anyone asking, why does life slumber? But as evidence, that's not enough. Oh, really? Then what if you were to die 3 times in the sweet dream?
Ooh, why would she know that? Only Sparkle and Silverwolf would have known that. So she's seen the script.
Then, why is this the first time we're comparing notes? What else could I do? As a fool, how could I ever catch up to a memo keeper in a dream? Every single time, just when I was about to reach you, poof, she'd vanish with you. Who exactly is Constance? She works for the Dream Master, but she definitely has her own agendas. She secretly made a deal with me.
When did that happen?
She pointed to a nightmare in which all the Dream Master's schemes would be carried out.
A nightmare?
I've been looking everywhere for you just to give you this spoiler. A nightmare? What exactly is in it?
The swarm disaster.
Tell you straight up? No way. I went through hell and back for this. Here's the short version. After you've lived through the best of times, soar toward the sky with all your might. You'll hear insects chirping at the oak's crown. That's way too cryptic. I can't trust you. Please, we're working together. I'm not some lackey. Just because someone else fooled you doesn't mean you get to pin it on me.
You're back sooner than I thought. Any results?
Yes. And now, it's up to us to forge ahead.
Sorry, I'll catch you later.
And this is where we go to Scorched Sand Hour or whatever and then do the Planet of Festivities thing.
But thanks. At least you brought good news. Which part was good news?
Yeah, that's a good question. None of that sounded good.
The best of times.
And now, the Dream Master's plan begins to turn like clockwork. And so too does destiny.
Alright, fast forward to when Firefly leaves us at Scorched Sand.
What does the Dream Master gain from recreating the swarm disaster?
That is a good question. What is the point of this?
Oh, reminds me of the good old days during the War of Gods.
Were you around during that?
Silly me. I almost forgot. I need to retrieve a certain lost item. Otherwise, there's a lady who won't be too pleased.
I assume that's in the Sunday's office still.
Sorry, but I need to get going.
Sorry, but you're not going anywhere.
It's good. She's got a point. I don't even know how you're supposed to get out of this place.
This is the land chosen by Gopher Wood to meet disaster. But he doesn't want the swarm to truly surge forth and devour the world. The swarm disaster will be trapped here, and so will you in your weakened state.
Unless a kind memo keeper lends a helping hand, right?
But I can't find a reason. So far, there hasn't been a single case of one of the 10 Stonehearts being killed. It's driving me crazy with curiosity.
That's not true. Agate might be dead. I don't personally believe that they're dead, but Obsidian seems to think that they're dead. Hey, Argenti!
Glory above all, my friends, in the face of the omen of evil, we must stand united more than ever. Allow me to prove our resolve with my spear and pierce through this darkness.
Argenti, king of showing up randomly in the story, except this time we knew he was coming eventually.
Huh? Whose backup is this?
Pardon my late introduction. I am Argenti, of the Knights of Beauty, traversing this cosmos to eradicate all that is unsightly.
I'm actually still a little bit disappointed he didn't just randomly show up during the Amphoria story and have it make no sense. I wouldn't be surprised if we find out later down the line that he did show up at that battle versus Iron Tomb at the end.
In the name of beauty, the one and only has brought me to this place. Perhaps it is destiny's guidance that led me here.
I love that his ship is called the One and Only.
Tainted by the propagation, I shall uphold the name of beauty and clear the path for all of you.
Ah, passing knight. You found just the right person. I am an IPC envoy trapped here. Lend me your aid. For Adrilla the Beauty is the most peerless beauty of
Way to
all.
suck up, man. He would have helped you regardless.
Someone's a quick learner. Nothing else to say. This is far too much of a coincidence.
What else is there to say? Would this Sir Knight even listen to us try to reason with him? That's the fascinating thing about destiny. Some people are just born lucky.
Yeah. Some people are lucky.
We should get moving now.
Where are we going?
To the apex of the dream? I don't know.
To find your dance partner, darling. By an unexpected turn of events, the Dream Master's plan is about to come to fruition. And to deal with him, we'll need an emanator to step in.
Got it. Gotta go find the dance partner. Not long after, in Moment of Scorched Sand, at the end of the sermon.
Since the future of the Stellaron, Penacony, and even the entire cosmos is at stake, let's draw a conclusion there, in all fairness.
Does that mean he wants to fight us during the Charmony Festival? I'm afraid
Alright,
so.
and this is a scene we've already seen before, back in 2.2.
Anyway, we can't leave the Stellaron unchecked. This is about trailblazing a bright future for Penacony, and fulfilling the long-cherished wishes of Mikhail and our other predecessors.
After you've lived through the best of times, soar toward the sky with all your might. You'll hear insects chirping at the oak's crown. It's all over now. So that's how it is. Well then, it's time for me to depart.
Alright, time for Firefly's second death.
They've harnessed the will of an entire planet to create an eon. This confrontation is far more complicated than a simple power struggle. To secure Penacony's future, fighting on the stage alone is not enough. What do you mean? Are you not coming with us?
I believe Firefly is trying to say that she's heading off to another battle.
Before
I was about to say, did the voice line not play?
The Destiny Slave told me that this journey would bring unforgettable rewards.
Well, I thought it was Unforgettable Gains was the line read. Did they re-record this?
Ignore them.
Because one of the lines said, I'll experience death 3 times in the land of the dreams.
3 times? This can't be serious, right?
The first time was a painful death when I was stabbed by the Blade of Dormancy, which led to all subsequent events. The script will always come true. But
I don't know how I would feel personally if I knew I was going to die, let alone I was going to die 3 times. Like in the span of a week.
But the death granted to me by the planet of festivities was merciful enough.
Was it? It looked painful.
For my first death, I chose how it would come and what it would change. For the next 2, I want to try my best to achieve the same outcome.
Have you made up your mind, Firefly?
Yes.
Yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Also, March still in her freaked out pose.
Thank you again for your assistance for the Astral Express. May we meet again, in reality.
Yeah. Farewell, everyone. May your trailblazing expedition never end.
Yep, this cutscene, where they take the soda cap up and Firefly goes off. Feels weird that we're literally seeing this again. At least we have a little bit more context for it this time.
Scorched earth.
Everyone, are you ready?
A new shoot sprouted from the earth. It bloomed in the morning sun.
White is like slumber.
Like fireflies to a flame. Life begets death. May we meet again in reality.
Actually, we're gonna meet again on the what was it called before I renamed it the Trailblazer? I don't even remember. We'll meet on the airship in 2.3. After you live to the best of times, soar towards the sky with all your might, with your insects chirping at the oak's crown. Oak Dream, the place of birth, the place of death.
Is this the place
I hope so.
where the Dream Master executes all his schemes?
Or perhaps it's the place where he'll find redemption.
Oh no. He has a physical form.
Dream Master.
No. Just one of his divine laws.
Don't think I'll let my guard down. I know your true nature. Whatever your goal is, I will stop you.
No need to be so tense, Miss Firefly. I am but a thought, formed from memory. Feel free to strike me if you wish to verify this. But his actions aren't baseless. There's a reason for my presence here.
Please continue.
Thank you for your openness. I'm equally unaware of the Dream Master's malicious plans. But he's been waiting for your arrival. That Glamoth Knight he killed with his own hands, through me. He hopes to restore justice for her. And you, her friend, are meant to witness it.
Why? This seems very elaborate. I shall kill someone, so that somebody else in the near future that is their friend can hopefully give them justice. Just don't fucking kill people. It's that simple.
Justice?
Indeed. I'm quite familiar with this place, and can guide you. This has its own significance for you, too. Witnessing his confession is tantamount to unveiling his crimes.
I don't need your guidance to get this done.
But you need someone to decipher the truth. Force alone won't solve anything.
It's not like you'll stop here if I refuse. Lead the way. But I'll be keeping my eye on you. What is this place?
I'm so happy that we finally have a model for Gopherwood.
Once part of the Dewlight Pavilion. Before becoming the Dream Master, he used to hold family councils here. But it's been abandoned for years now, sinking into the primordial memory zone.
Is that...
A TV?
I'm afraid it's pain.
Oh, there's someone in a cage or an elevator.
Did Oak Manor always have decor like this?
After taking over the Sweet Dream, he never turned away any sincere dream seekers, even if they were shady characters. Walking along the Harmony, he firmly believed that even villains could be transformed by Shippei's benevolence to show mercy, act with justice, and walk with humility.
He seemed like a very interesting character in life.
It seems his wishes didn't come true.
Indeed, those villains never learned their lesson. They even conspired with one another, foolishly attempting to establish their own family lineage. Such arrogance. They went as far as sending a messenger across the vast cosmos to seek permission from the main family. In the end, they only brought shame upon themselves.
And then there was a revolt.
Are we talking about like the freeing of the prison planet?
Fortunately, his heart was already aligned with the Oak family, allowing him to survive by sheer luck. Though he could never leave the Sweet Dream again.
Oh, he's talking about the riot where he lost his body.
Soon after, the manor was decorated this way.
Was he trying to warn himself?
If your beliefs lead you down a path of plight, why stubbornly cling to them?
Yikes.
That's exactly what I'm getting at.
At least now, I can understand those feelings.
And I think I've come to understand why I exist here. At that moment, Gopher Wood stood at a crossroads, pondering whether the Harmony was still the right path. But my fragmented memories have not yet revealed where this would ultimately lead. Since he was about to commit a great evil, perhaps the Dream Master who left behind these laws was hoping I would choose a different path.
What are you exactly, by the way? Manifesting a law into a physical or mental or memorial form?
But it's too late to change anything now.
The past is the past.
Not necessarily. We might as well keep moving forward. Good intentions are always the final creation of evil deeds, for they know they must be stopped. And his past choices will reveal his schemes to us.
In your opinion, which path would the Dream Master choose?
Probably the path of force. But Miss Firefly, feel free to do as you please. I have no other thoughts today.
Oh. Deceit is the only way. Press on even without a path. To keep hope alive in people's hearts. Never reveal the inevitable death. You must use force. Cast stones at the guilty. If the wicked cannot suffer disgrace, how shall the righteous be shown? This one actually seems to line up more with what happened historically.
The road not taken can never be retraced. Even in dreams, this truth remains.
That was pretty cool. And pretty, on the nose. Nanook the Destruction.
In the end, all paths lead to the same destination. Human will, it seems, truly has very little impact.
I mean, in a universe where gods exist, that tends to be the case.
Is this?
Oh, he's
The
gone.
manifestation of Nanook and the fall of the Eternal Centurion. Such news has shaken the universe, and I've long since known about it. So why would a messenger of the main family take the trouble to visit this frontier?
So the Eternal Centurion that fell got thrown into the Warforge and turned into Celanova, if I remember correctly. The Eternal Centurion is one of the four harmonic strings of Sheep-A, or basically the emanators of Sheep-A. But they're honestly just giant machines that anybody who can use tuning can resonate with. So technically any Harmony Pathstrider could be an emanator if they wanted to.
Just so you know, I'm here to deliver punishment, and you're the guilty one.
I barely escaped death, and I still can't reveal my true form. Tell me, why have I been branded a criminal upon returning to this place?
You've already confessed to your crimes. The family doesn't tolerate incompetence, even from a branch leader on the frontier. Not only did this one fail to quell the situation, he was even murdered. If it weren't for Nanook's manifestation, the Eternal Centurion would have descended upon Penacony to eliminate these villains. But you survived by sheer luck, and I set out for this very reason. You must settle this matter yourself and reclaim your lost respect. Not for yourself, but for the family.
Man, family politics in a mob are really weird.
But without the power to do anything.
Therefore, your crime shall be punished with a blessing. I shall bestow upon you another crime. Its evil reaches even the heavens, and once known, the name Gopher Wood will lose all meaning. You will be alive in body, but dead in spirit.
I know my sins. Please bestow your punishment.
Here and now? That's not possible. Before I lead you to that honeyed fountain, I shall tune you, so that you can no longer speak out. People believe it to be a creation of the destruction, for it always arrives coupled with calamity.
The tuning is?
I shall clear the shadows before your eyes, so that you may once again behold that almighty force that giveth and taketh, and worship the mercy bestowed by the triple face.
Yep, that's Sheep-A, alright.
The harmonic cancer, the Stellaron.
Oh. Is Sheep-A a Stellaron that ascended to Aeonhood? Is that what you're telling me?
Did the Dream Master already know back then that the Stellaron was actually a creation of the Path of Harmony? Was he forced to manipulate the Stellaron under the family's orders?
Oh, that's what they meant by that. So the Stellarons were created by Sheep-A. Interesting.
I'd like to defend him, but calling it forced would be self-deception. He claimed he was powerless, not that Sheep-A taught us we shouldn't do this. Whatever the family's true face may be, right now, Gopher Wood is no longer a follower of the Harmony.
What if you were the one standing there?
The Divine Law?
Perhaps I too would betray the Harmony. But in any case, that would only mean I found the family unworthy of obedience. it doesn't justify the Dream Master's heinous acts. Miss Firefly, have you ever pondered over destiny?
As a Stellaron hunter, many times.
I often wonder if we could face our past decisions again. Would we really make different choices?
It'd be very easy, depending on the level of choices and the impact they would have. Like if I flip a coin right now, or roll a die right now, and pick a number for it to land on, I'm going to say evens. I rolled a 13. But if I could go into the past and roll the die in the exact same manner, I would probably say odds. The Stellaron is the harmonic cancer. What can I do with it?
No danger detected.
It's in that puppet's hand, Lady Firefly.
Got it. Impressive. Impeccable precision.
Oh, that's the...
Rest in peace now.
That's Mikhail's wheelchair.
Mikhail, was it you who killed him?
Is that what you think of the Dream Master? Someone so unforgivably evil?
I don't think he's technically dead. I think he's kind of just, like, soulless? Bodiless?
He was once the Dream Master's closest friend. But they ultimately parted ways due to their differences over the sweet dream. Mikhail once gave the Dream Master a wristwatch. And even though it's broken now, he still treasures it to this day.
Wow, that was a deep friendship then.
I came for a confession, old friend. I wonder, what did death feel like to you? I died once, yet returned to the mortal realm. If you were as fortunate as I was, would we still walk different paths?
He seems very torn on this idea of if you could go back, would you change anything? Or would you still ultimately follow the same path of destiny?
In my eyes,
I'm not a fatalist. I don't believe in destiny.
Precisely because you've never faced inevitable death.
I feel like I'm gonna sneeze at any moment now.
Would you blame me? Would you, Mikhail? I tried to unveil Xipe's third face, but I was wrong. It wasn't the propagation. Yet destiny was so merciful, making me realize the propagation was able to continuously evoke people's prayers for the Order through the fear brought by the Swarm. When the Swarm disaster ravaged the universe, that was also when the Order reached its unprecedented peak.
But then it got absorbed by the Harmony shortly after.
But after that, the Great One deliberately ignited a war among gods, leading to their own downfall. They would rather fall than let the Order ascend upon a staircase of falsehoods. They were wrong too. The Great One wished to restore justice to the mortal world. But what people prayed for wasn't justice. It was freedom from fear. Will you forgive me? Will you, Mikhail? I shall commit an act of transgression, mending the errors of the gods. I will restore the missing hand to the celestial clock, and show mankind death. I know my sins. They are ever before me. But I shall never repent.
Using the propagation to lay the foundation for an eternal paradise. So what he meant was
To spread fear.
recreate the swarm disaster using fear to force people to pray for the Order's return?
Perhaps that's why your friend was killed. The Dream Master wanted to find out how the Glamoth Iron Cavalry obtained the propagation's power.
That's not a power that can be easily controlled. We need to pick up the pace.
Paradise I have wrought, yet men discern it not. In the fairest place they seek for sorrow, for they deem none worthy of felicity. Should the swarm disaster recur, the Order will surely return. Oh, I haven't seen one of these in a while.
Past this point lies the Grand Hall at the end of Oak Manor. And before us lies his final decision. Where to go after turning away from the Harmony.
Since he wants you to choose again, which side will you take?
Go ahead with whichever path you think is right. I'll take the other one. Don't worry. I can't change anything. Even if I have a sudden awakening, it would only give the Dream Master peace of mind. He deserves absolute punishment and must be brought to heel.
So you made a different choice after all. I will stop him.
I hope everything goes well. This is goodbye, then.
What an interesting character. I always found these kind of puzzles really interesting.
Let the propagation rain down heavenly fire once more, heralding the mournful cry of death.
But what about this one?
Let the Harmony's lies be exposed in an instant, revealed by the piercing blade of truth. Even if you look back 1,000 times, the path you've taken can't be retraced, leaving only sighs of futility.
Interesting. So this is the path back where we came.
Deja vu. I can smell the resentment lingering in this place.
Ooh.
Is this...
Sin ever before me. I wonder how many people found this. Undelivered prayer book. You're not the only one who can draw others into play, old friend. At midnight, paradise shall be born, eternal and transcendent because of me. Our paths still diverge. And when we meet again, you'll curse my name. But Mikhail, I want to fix your clock too. No one knows when or by whom it was written. that was never sent, and no chance remains to send it.
Just a sigh of sorrow, Lady Firefly. Of futility.
What was that achievement we just got? My sins ever before me. Receive a letter from the Dream Master in the road not taken in the dream of gnawing oak. I think we'll go to the propagation one.
Let the propagation rain down heavenly fire.
And the rule will take the other path.
Well then, our paths diverge here. You go towards life, and I towards death. Which path is better? Only the gods know.
So many. Could Gofuwood's plan already be in motion? No. Impossible. No danger detected. But never let your guard down.
To the propagation!
This place
I wonder if the propagation will ever be a playable path.
We need to hurry.
Oh, we're in, like, the hotel. Oh, yeah! This is, the Dew Manor. One distraction.
No danger detected. But
I'm
never
loving
let
the
your
music
guard
in
down.
here. From death comes life. From death comes life? The secret is receiving the Stellaron. Seize the Pathstrider of propagation. With this, I shall recreate the swarm disaster. And welcome the arrival of the Great One. Oh, this is a cathedral.
No doubt about it. This is the place.
My apologies for keeping you waiting, Lady Firefly.
It's you. It seems the other path leads here too. What is this?
It looks like a swarm heart.
It's the terror that humanity dares not recall. The swarm disaster's chrysalis of extinction.
It's a chrysalis.
The Dream Master's devastating strike, like a torrent of fire, lies hidden behind the stained glass, waiting to shatter it and unleash the swarm disaster once again.
What was that?
How did the Dream Master become this powerful?
Stellaron.
We need to stop him.
Stellaron powers. I'm just gonna say Stellaron powers. It's the answer to everything.
Or maybe stop me.
As expected.
Of course.
I shall end this matter on his behalf. This thought, together with the power beyond the window, completes a single, true, divine law.
Divine law.
Everything you saw along the way, none of that was meant for you. It was meant for me. So that I could bring you justice.
I don't see any justice in any of this.
Unless we're gonna, like, avenge your friend.
Lady Firefly, I assume you've pondered over destiny, too.
I don't think it can be used as an excuse for anything.
Whoop. Yeah, it was destiny.
Even if the ending is predetermined, we can still decide how we get there.
That's just self-deception. You've never been able to change the course of events. When we stand at the crossroads of choice, no matter how many times we start over, we'll always make the same decisions. By that moment in time, we've already been shaped by our past, believing that choice to be the only correct path. All the past you've left behind has already determined your future.
That's not ominous at all.
Your friend tried to escape destiny, only to meet the same end. And now, here you are, no different.
But the person you met today is someone who has rewritten their destiny.
Well then, I'll offer you my sympathy, Hunter. As far as I know, there's only one way to rewrite destiny.
And what, pray tell, is that?
Give up your true desires and stop walking your own path. In doing so, your destiny will indeed change, and you may even sway the course of the world.
Cool, then let's do that.
But from that moment on, you will have killed yourself. Alive in body, but dead in spirit.
I don't necessarily agree with that. I mean, I'm not the same guy I was yesterday, but I'm not the same guy I will be tomorrow either.
This is the price we're willing to pay to defy destiny. Not everyone chooses to surrender with their hands up. Everyone has the power to see the world as it is, and to bear that weight. This is the true meaning of sacrifice.
I admire your resolve. Since you don't mind sacrifice, that's enough talk. Stand down, Hunter. You can't stop that strike.
I won't let you get away with this.
Oh, really? How did the Harmony succeed in spreading its cancer across the universe, then?
I actually don't know the answer to that. That's actually one of the game's biggest mysteries. What was that? A memo keeper?
Though she wasn't my true companion, the cremator left me with a spark of her flame. I never trusted you. During our journey together, I planted it on you. And now, I'll let it reignite. It can burn away a thread of thought with ease.
Impressive.
How did you do
But
that,
do
though?
you really think you can get ahead of me?
If I can't, I still won't run away. If that strike is inevitable, I'll be the only one who dies in this nightmare.
Your courage shines like pure gold. Even so,
She's also going to die. We kind of know this already.
paradise shall fall into this world of sorrow, and once dawn breaks, it will shatter in the light of day. How could anything golden abide in glory forever? Come forth and present yourself, last heir of the Empire.
Last heir?
I permit you to unveil the true face of order.
So is he implying that there are no more Glamoth cavalry out there? And Firefly is indeed the last one?
I permit you, with mortal hands, to bring forth the Great One. The swarm will again devour
Ooh, here we
all
go.
things
This is gonna be big.
and fill the hearts of the lost with terror. Someone must cast down rage in their stead. All that lives will one day die.
Even so, I will still do as I've always done, and pray that I can stay alive. I can do it. Right?
But death will come because you
That's
out of
so
all
cool looking.
people, are the foremost in seeking life.
He's got her there. She is the one who is foremost seeking life. Man, where's Blade when you need him? Not long ago, 3 system hours until the Charmony Festival. Grand Theater.
Your last confession took me by surprise.
So this is right before the Dream Master dies.
Mr. Gopherwood. No. The final divine law. I suspect there was never any chrysalis of extinction from the swarm disaster to begin with. Was there? What exists in Oak Manor is nothing but a disguise. The only thing hidden within is a Stellaron.
True. I never unraveled the secrets of the propagation. Now, split into 4 parts. A single strike of mine cannot harm that hunter.
But if a Pathstrider of the same origin as the Swarm were to be deceived by tuning, mistaking what lies before them as certain death, if they were to make a wish to live before the Stellaron, the outcome would twist into a catastrophe that brings death. The Swarm disaster.
Interesting.
Her life shall beget death, and that death shall beget life unto this world. But why are you so certain that nothing will go wrong?
I've already glimpsed the secrets of the Stellaron.
Midnight.
And I have no need for certainty here. Even if she never entered the game, that strike would still fall at the appointed time, causing the Stellaron to shatter.
So they're gonna this is really convoluted. So because Stellaron's wish is to live, the Stellaron will grant that wish. But paradoxically, they're trying to get it to do the opposite. I'm not entirely sure how this plan is meant to work.
The dreamers will learn that the power to destroy...
I'm gonna have to reread through all of this a second time for it to make sense.
...comes from the harmony. But that it is ultimately the worst option.
You should know that I won't agree with this.
Too late, child. The hands of time have struck midnight. Look up at the stars. Do you know why they are so cruel? That reason shall be the final divine law. And with this, we entrust everything into your hands. Because the stars belong to everyone. They have never belonged to anyone. If you love everyone, then you love no one. Well, that's where our conversation ends. Go ahead. The 107,336 souls of the Oak family have dreamed of this moment too many times. The opening is near. Go, my child. Seize the power of the harmony and reveal your karma.
Originally, the plan was to use Robin, but then they fell back and used Sunday to seize the harmonic strings.
I shall walk the path of the Order to its end, as you wish. but I can no longer accept your divine laws. If I become the only star in the sky, even if I belong to no one, there would still be no cruelty. The stars are cruel, only because they have never shared their heat with the masses, burning fiercely only for themselves. Well, there can't be two suns in the sky.
Says who?
I'll step up and take down the other sun if necessary.
Somebody say Tatooine?
Moreover, how could I allow other stars to shine during the day? Paradise shall soon be created. Not at midnight, but at noon. I shall initiate the first and only divine law of the great Septimus. I shall ascend to the heavens, becoming the scorching sun. Bathed in my light, my people shall flourish, while all evil shall be eradicated.
Very well, child.
Oh.
Do what you must.
The creepy organ music's back.
Perhaps I was never without choice. Merely too entangled with the fear of losing. Never knowing what was possible if I chose to act. I should become a watchmaker too. The harmony I seek has but one note, repeating endlessly, never falling out of tune.
Tick-tock.
Life, too, has its time.
We did it. He faded first, causing their power to lose control.
But it's still out there. The nightmare of the swarm.
Is that...
Fate closed its premonitions and arrived in due time.
How did you...
Uh-oh, someone's here. Oh. Oh, that's not nice.
Death comes for us all, eventually.
That's a fucking moment to end it on.
I'm starting to hate how powerless I am. Oh, I wish that I had some way to comfort you right at this moment. Oh, don't worry. That was all in the past.
Cool. When did you manage to steal these memories, or did you just fabricate all of them? What did the Dream Master do?
He lured a Glamoth Iron Cavalry to face a Stellaron after years of plotting. Though everything Firefly had learned since entering the dream was true, they were only truths that the Dream Master wanted her to see. And that is often regarded as the highest form of deception. The Stellaron answered Firefly's desire to keep living. In response, it recreated within the sweet dream the Swarm disaster and the Eon Enna.
So this is what triggers the creation of Anna? So what happened?
She had almost reached her demise, yet she survived. Her second death hadn't come yet. It would be upon her soon.
Is that the Swarm disaster?
It was confined within the dream. Even a Stellaron could not truly revive the Swarm disaster. The Dream Master's actions could only evoke fear in those already dreaming.
I mean, it makes sense. The Stellaron is not this all-powerful wish-granting device. It has to have some sort of limitations. Otherwise, you could just wish, hey, I'd like to be an Eon, and then poof, you're an Eon. There's got to be a limit to it. Because there's like thousands of these Stellaron thingies everywhere.
Yet this swarm was frighteningly real when you consider the next steps of his plan. Enna's dream had enveloped the entire star system, which meant the swarm disaster would gradually become indistinguishable from reality. The propagation would awaken the most primal fears in all dreamers. Through their cries, the path of order would be sustained until the entire cosmos drowned in a singular dream. You engaged in a decisive battle with Sunday at the Penacony Grand Theater afterward. He had, without question, become an emanator at that time after usurping the Harmonious Choir.
They're spelling this out for people who didn't know this. Not too many people know that the Harmonious Choir is one of the emanators of Shipe. So if you didn't know that from reading the data bank, you would have never known that. From the fact that Sunday basically manifesting as this.
But you showed no fear and gave it your all in your fight against him. And you
For everybody who thinks like an emanator is like a power level, they're not really a power level. They're more of a title. They're more of a title holder that gives them access to power. But not all emanators are created equal.
Yet that battle, the setbacks, the victory, was just an illusion woven by Sunday. Enna's dream had already enveloped the entire Asdana system.
Still one of the greatest plot twists we've ever done.
It was impossible for you to beat Sunday at that time. Enna's dream was so terrifying that even memo keepers could not act freely in it.
The big reveal that Amphorus was a scepter, though, was, I think, probably an even better plot twist.
Fortunately, we sought
There
out
was
Acheron
just enough hints out there for you to figure it out on your own. One of the actual weirdest hints that kind of gives away the game that Amphorus is a scepter is A, the black tie is digital, but B, the fact that Aglaia, as well as Castorus, have memo sprites. But their memo sprites are real physical entities on Amphorus. But if Amphorus is real, why would they be memo sprites? Which was a little bit of a subtle hint early on, as well as with Remembrance Trailblazer, that the existence of memo sprites there meant that they were probably made out of Memoria. So if Castorus' sister was made out of Memoria, that doesn't really make sense unless Castorus is also made out of Memoria as well. And every single garment maker. But they seem to be physical constructs. So it's like, yeah, that was like a big hint that Amphorus wasn't real. Or that everybody on Amphorus wasn't real. There's a lot of hints that it was a simulation beforehand.
Indeed. Don't forget
Really great
that,
plot twist.
even within the sweet dream, there were still many people yearning, striving, and pushing forward with all their might.
We never saw how Himiko broke out of her dream. I don't even remember if we got told about how Himiko broke out of her dream. March told us about how she broke out, and I believe Welt mentions how he broke out of his dream as well.
At that moment, you too would face a similar death match. Being woken up by Black Swan was a watershed moment. Due to the existence of Enna's dream, your memories from that point onward can no longer be viewed from the same perspective as before. It's not that they're not real enough. Things always look different when viewed from different angles. Ever thought about whether we've truly seen our authentic selves in a mirror? And from that moment forth, I would also no longer be able to help you. Your memories belong to you alone at the end of the day. Destiny only allows me to intervene this far. However, you must remember this. How your memories manifest is ultimately up to you. People can't dream of things they've never seen before. They're afraid to wake up
I don't know
because
why.
the sweet dream is woven from their own past. A past they still can't let go of.
People can't dream things they've never seen before.
It's just like your actions at this very moment. Only by embracing the past can you find the strength to walk towards the future. Firefly, me, the Stellaron Hunters, this entire world, we're all waiting for you to reach that moment.
Breaking through Enna's dream.
I can hardly tell if this is nervousness or excitement. You are different, unique, and worth waiting for. Go and write a prelude to memories once more.
Click to retrieve memories.
From within the ashes of time, you must reignite destiny.
So when does this take place? During Enna's dream? Granted, nothing in Enna's dream was real, so it's like, what really matters from that point?
This way, darling.
Meet up with the people who are awake. So this is the point in 2.2 where we would wake up from Enna's dream, or we would be in Enna's dream, and then we would start waking up. We would go talk to Black Swan and whatnot.
Not another one.
Right, this moment. Where we would do the weird slash stream, get the funny cutscene with Acheron, and then end up going to fight Sunday a second time.
Thank you so much, Black Swan.
Finally, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
What happened? The deja vu is strong in this scene.
I understand you must be confused, and we'll do our best to shed light on the situation. However, before that, it's essential to know that this place is the rift between dream and reality. A place reserved only for those who have awakened from Enna's dream.
I think this was like, what, hour 7 in the 2.2 story quest when we got to this point?
Do you remember Sunday's ambitious plan? He intended to harness the power of the Stellaron, the collective will of over 100,000 Oak family members, and the desires of everyone in Penacony to usurp the harmony and restore the order.
Unfortunately, it didn't stop there. From the early days of our journey into Asdana, we were already affected by the Stellaron. That strange dreamscape where we met. Maybe it was a sign that your thoughts were beginning to drift away.
Yeah, it was really weird in how layered this whole Enna's dream thing was. Because we were apparently already in the dream from before we first landed in Penacony, and it was something that was really hard to explain. Because, like, remember, we see Misha the moment we landed on Penacony, so technically you could already argue that it was a weird plot hole in the story that meant that technically everything from 2.0 onward could have been fake. So when people say Picaconi, it was a very flawed and full of whole stories. This little segment here is enlightening a lot, but I still don't think it's answered every question that I would have wanted for Penacony to be redeemed in my eyes. I still think the Lafu storyline was better. I've said that many times in several servers. I do a lot of chatting in some of the other Discord servers that are done by some content creators like Flora and whatnot. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Penacony story. I think it was too long. I think it was very convoluted, and it left way too many unexplained things. And some contradictions, which even in this attempt to fill in the gaps, didn't do too good of a job of, like with the Firefly whodunit questline. It doesn't match up 1-to-1, unless they went back and changed it. All this is just a dream. They fall asleep on the express. Now I'm back at the beginning of the story.
I don't think the goal of the Order was to put everyone into a deep sleep. Quite the contrary. They used the Stellaron to catalyze the leakage of Asdana's Memoria into the material world, allowing the dreamscape to blend with reality. People think they are awake, but their spirits have long since stepped into the Temple of Order.
This is what makes Enna's dream so powerful. In this paradise governed by the Order, everyone indulges in their delightful dreams and lives happily ever after.
Sounds good to me.
I believe what you experienced in the sweet dream, except for that flaw, was real. Only
The flaw in this
way
case
could you
that they
reach
mentioned
destination,
was that Mikhail
lifting
was in the
crisis
outside
of
world at the
Penacony
start.
and embarking on your next trailblazing expedition.
Which, at the same time, also isn't necessarily a flaw. If Mikhail was a mimetic entity or a meme, he could have existed in places outside of the dreamscape, because Black Swan can leave the dreamscape, and she's a mimetic entity, and all Memo Keepers are, for that matter.
If it wasn't for Acheron's plan, we might have been trapped in this dream forever. Well, I'm not as fortunate as she is. Even if I'm a Memo Keeper, I was still influenced by the power of the Order and fell into hallucinations. However, thanks to your memories, now we still have a chance to turn the tide.
She took a chunk of our memories and put them in a card, but she claimed it was a copy, if I remember right.
We still have a chance, though.
I still don't fully trust her, even at that point.
Please, Black Swan. Guide us to those with a strong will. The truth of the dreamscape runs deeper. We must notify anyone willing to wake up, so we can end the long night together.
That's why we gotta get Boot Hill and a few others.
All right, please come with me.
This is where we meet up with, what was it, Boot Hill and Firefly, right? Blessed are they that slumber, thou hast answered, yea, answer me.
Stay calm.
Don Hung, we abide by thy divine will.
I bet that even if I don't resist, you'd still... Time to get down to business, cowboy.
You okay?
It's great to see you. Where are the others?
A memo keeper is looking for them. We must do everything we can as well.
He did not say this the first time in 2.2.
Quite the fateful encounter we have here, friend. Seems you're also a light sleeper. I'll send you some of the IPC's sleep aids one of these days.
Unfortunately, we need to stay awake right now rather than sleep. We're still nowhere near capable of breaking free from Enna's
Actually,
dream.
it's 12:30, which means it's now technically December 21st. Technically, we should all go to sleep. It's past midnight here. Unless you are living like in Hawaii or something, where it's still like, what, 10 p.m. or something?
Let me break the bad news first. The enemy we're up against isn't just Sunday anymore, nor is it the harmonious choir that he's usurped. The Dream Master has awakened the swarm.
So this is new.
disaster with
This is
their
where the dialogue is
dream,
diverting.
and cast shadows into the hearts of all dreamers through Enna's dream. The primal fear taking root in people's hearts had led them to call out to the Order for protection. The path of order is gradually being restored, and this has transformed Sunday into Enna.
The embryo of philosophy. What? That's possible?
Specifically, he's just one step away from becoming an Eon. The IPC starships converged here at an opportune moment, and the power of the preservation seeped into the sweet dream to prevent him from completely ascending. However, that is only temporary.
With the IPC around, the cosmos doesn't need a second order.
But it doesn't make much of a difference for us. Sunday's true form has broken free from the dreamscape, becoming as vast as an eon. The Asdana system is no more than a plaything in the palm of his hand.
Indeed. Forget about stopping him. We can't even manage to face him again.
There must be a way to counter him. He's gotta have a weakness, right?
The key still lies in Anna's dream. Fear and sweet dreams. He relies on these two lies to gather the dreamer's shared wishes. He's still just a false god who barely managed to ascend. If we can wake people up...
Yeah, I think instead of doing this,
Sunday's
writing-wise, it would have been
divinity
just
will
easier
fall.
to say that Firefly died in that showdown with the Stellaron and Gopherwood. And then we still just finish the story as normal. We go fight Sunday a second time.
But the current sweet dream...
I feel like that would have been the much easier route.
Miss Black Swan, could you please explain the rest of it? My memory isn't the best, after all.
Time is of the essence.
Oh, what's this?
So I'll cut to the chase. There are 3 layers to the dreamscape trapping us.
I love these little mural arts.
First, there's Anna's dream controlled by Sunday. It wove a beautiful illusion for every dreamer, making them flounder in it.
6. Is this supposed to be like the 12 hours of Penacony?
Second, there's the primordial dreamscape, which includes Dreamflux Reef. The swarm disaster is manifesting again in the Oak Dream within this layer, and is continuously empowering the Order through an endless stream of fear. Third, there's the 12 hours established by the family. This layer was the first to merge with reality and is itself an enormous trap. Forget about winning. We need to cross all 3 layers of the dreamscape before we can even face Sunday again.
Have we woken up from the first layer yet?
Unfortunately, we're still in the first layer, which is Enna's dream. Although we've regained our sense of self, we're still dreaming. We've only managed to connect our individual dreamscapes, but have not escaped.
You might as well just call that a 4th layer then.
To destroy it, we must make everyone in Penacony want to wake up from their dreams.
And I guess because we're altering memories right now, we're not going to do what we did last time, which was like the Boot Hill thingy and the Slash Dream thingy. How do we do that?
Humans yearning for sweet illusions borders on obsession, leading them to subconsciously resist the harsh reality. Therefore, I carefully selected a moment where she was completely unguarded, guiding her to uncover the truth herself to make her regain her consciousness.
It's talking about the divination thing where she helped us realize that Mikhail was in reality that one time, which shouldn't have happened.
However, to wake up everyone in
But internal logic of the game probably could have happened.
Determination, that would be nearly impossible.
But we can't just stay here and do nothing.
This is the first step of our plan. With the assistance from the Garden of Recollection, those who possess a strong will, like you, will gradually awaken from the dream. These free wills are the discord that will sway Anna's dream.
However, awakening a mere handful of individuals is insignificant compared to the vast number of people immersed in the dream. We must find other ways to awaken the free will of millions of people within a short period of time. Looks like the JDAP...
You know, I just had a thought. Considering this whole finalities revelation thing was supposed to be like showing us like the Stellaron Hunter's POV, I wonder if they'll ever go back and like redo the Luofu, but we find out what like Blade and Kafka were doing before we go to the Luofu. And find out like how Blade gets captured and all that. And what Kafka was doing at Stargazer Navalia and all that.
No need for that.
And also what Kafka and Blade do after they escape the Divination Commission.
Keep your once-in-a-lifetime treasure. We don't need to bother the Cienjo Alliance for such a tiny request. You want thousands of people with unwavering free will? That's easy.
The Galaxy Rangers.
Just leave it to us Galaxy Rangers. Do you know what it is, Acheron?
It's the relic I returned to you.
Exactly. Its owner must have told you that it's meaningless to anyone other than a Galaxy Ranger, and that it can only fulfill its purpose when returned to its rightful owner. Because it's a burial artifact, worthy only of a hero who has served the Galaxy Rangers with honor. When its light illuminates the universe, it means the fall of a hero. And in the direction it falls, countless meteors will streak across the sky. Those meteors are Galaxy Rangers, coming from all corners of the cosmos, driven by a shared purpose, without questioning the cause or counting the cost. Because we abide by a bottom line.
Justice.
The shooting stars of the hunt only descend on the longest night, and with them comes the dawn. We've stayed silent for far too long. Now, it's time to remind all the cowards, oppressors, and villains of the universe of our presence. I'll be the one to ignite the first spark.
Weirdly, this dialogue kind of comes back and becomes relevant as it's what Lygus says in the Fable of the Stars Part 2 in reference to Phynon. In that fable amongst the stars, we will be the first spark in the prelude of destruction.
This should be enough to delay his ascension to godhood. As for the foundation of Enna's dream, it would take an immense power to shake it in an instant.
Like, let's say, an Emanator Slash?
I think that shouldn't be too hard.
So, you're the key in the end, I assume? Even if it is just a counterfeit god, we'll need an emanator to step in.
Perhaps it's not about being an emanator. This is a different collective wish. I will do everything in my power to strike down that evil god for you all.
What about the other two dreamscape layers?
There's nothing we can do about them. They're even more dangerous.
But we have to get through them nonetheless to reach Sunday, if what you were saying is true.
Unlike our current gathering, the dissipation of Enna's dream will take time, which will draw Sunday's attention.
Exactly. Once we enter the next layer of the dreamscape, we'll be facing an eon's strength head on. But by then, we'll have played all our cards.
Can't we wait for the others to wake up?
Enna's dream is no ordinary matter. Even with Constance and me giving it our all, we can only reach the few of you here. It's impossible to find more help.
Where the fuck is Constance right now?
As for beyond,
And in the other version,
our only hope lies in
March
intervention
woke
from
up,
other
Wilt
eons.
woke up, Himiko woke
But
up,
that
and we
would
never
be
found out
tantamount to
how.
igniting a cosmic war among gods. The Order is one of Xipe's aspects. Yet the Harmony stands idle at this moment as Enna is being reborn, without any further intervention. There must be some deeper reason behind this.
But time is of the essence. We must take our fate into our own hands.
In other words, those who only want to survive by playing it safe will die. All those who dare to face death head-on will live. I like that.
Silverwolf?
Just these few people? Oh well, that'll do.
Oh, you're here too? Minors are not allowed. What the fuck? I don't think she's that young.
It's not just Penacony. The entire Asdana system is done for.
A Stellaron hunter?
She was at the edge of the Asdana system, but she still got dragged into this mess. Just finding her nearly wiped me out.
I wonder what Sparkle's doing right about now.
Quite a bold investment strategy. Tell me, with such a huge risk, what kind of payoff are we talking about?
The other 2 layers of the dreamscape will be handled by the Stellaron hunters. One of our associates is searching in the 12 hours for the other person chosen by the Harmony.
That would be Robin, because Robin was able to break out on her own originally as well.
Oh? Miss Robin?
She broke free from Enna's dream through her own strength, and left behind a song for those in slumber.
It's true that some people are born strong, and others are born weak. If the Trailblaze is the target of heroes, then the Harmony will guarantee that the strong...
This is what we saw in the original 2.2. It's weird that we're flashing back to something that is an alternate timeline at this point, I guess. Or might as well be. That being said, all of this is a memory being shown to us by Constance, so I have to be excruciatingly cynical with how much of this is actually real.
Their path of happiness should be forged by themselves. While I may not be a nameless, I'm willing to instill courage in all those who need it. This includes my brother as well. Anna's dream is too cruel for him and everyone else.
I see. So, we were able to wake up thanks to Miss Robin's help. But the flaws rooted in human nature can't be eradicated overnight. Do you believe that these efforts alone are enough to convince everyone to choose the right path?
Good enough for me.
I agree with you, Black Swan. That's why the most critical aspect of this plan is not to convince everyone to choose the right path.
Just to convince them to not take the wrong one.
But to inspire them to save themselves.
And that's where you do the fear thingy by trying to destroy the dreamscape / the dream
They'll
thingy.
stir up something big to help break you free from the 12 hours. As for the primordial dreamscape, Sam is standing by, just waiting for you to break free from Enna's dream.
Is he okay?
Now, I'll tell you, but don't panic. She will die. She will die a second time, facing everything she wants to run away from. But her fate will be determined by you. She will help you break through the second layer of the dreamscape. Then, she'll fall into Enna's dream, which hasn't fully dissipated yet. If you defeat Sunday and wake her from that dream, then her second death, too, will become nothing but an illusion.
That makes sense? Can you tell how unsure I am?
But if you fail, the dreamscape will ultimately merge completely with reality, and her death will become a fact.
Right, because the Enna's dream thing is overlapping with reality at this point. Right. This would have been so much easier writing wise if you just had her die before this point. Her dream deserves a better ending.
But that still doesn't solve the fundamental problem. What about Sunday? He could wipe out all our efforts with no more than a glance the moment we cross the 3 dreamscape layers.
Oh, Miss Memo Keeper. It's time for a game of recall. I once said something to you lot back in the Oak Dream.
He had a trump card.
So long as my trump card remains unplayed, none will dare see the hand through to the end. And now, it's time to reveal that ace.
Did you find Jade's Cornerstone?
Let me point out 2 mistakes. One of them is yours. Having personally been to the heartland of the Dream Master's plans, wouldn't I have already found a way to inform the IPC? The fleet's deployment was never meant for a direct confrontation. It was to seed the preservation's heart into the dream.
What are you playing at?
The other mistake was Sundays. And it was a fatal one. He should never have confiscated my cornerstone. He should have kicked me out right from the start.
Because it was Jade's cornerstone that Sunday confiscated. His was crushed into bits in the bag of gems.
That's how every gamble with me goes. The moment you sat down at my table, you've already lost. A jade-colored light still sleeps deep within the dreamscape, and it does not require the presence of its owner to unleash its powers.
So what? Even the power of the 10 stone hearts can't rattle an existence already approaching eonhood.
That's why I said the cosmos no longer needs a second order. The Dream Master's plan is indeed flawless. However, when faced with the terror of the swarm disaster, how is calling for the preservation any different from calling for the order?
In fact, the preservation ended the swarm disaster by sealing Tesseract and Amber.
The release of the Cornerstone's powers will absorb the Dreamer's desires and offer them the preservation's promise instead, guiding them to cry out these words.
All for the Amber Lord!
Is this the IPC's real goal? To completely take back Penacony on a conceptual path level?
I don't think that's the goal here.
What, you think I'm also trampling over others' beliefs? Sorry, but that's exactly what the IPC believes in. Don't question your own ruthlessness. All that matters is profit. The new swarm disaster will end the same way as it ended.
When in doubt, space capitalism. Yay!
Seizing the Order's powers on the level of paths to launch our counterattack, leaving Sunday powerless to interfere with your actions.
It does sound like a pretty good plan.
But
Not gonna lie. This is probably the most credible plan I've heard so far.
Today's hammer strike is not the wrath of an eon, but humanity's battle cry of defiance.
I'll hold my breath and listen for that moment.
Once our plan succeeds, we can strip Sunday of his godhood, but we'll be too drained to join the battle afterward. So...
I'll wake everyone up. I will give Penacony tomorrow.
Take your time to prepare. Before you head out, may I have a moment alone with you?
What now?
There's one more thing I need to explain to you.
Now what? Step onto the final stage. Optional, discuss your situation with everyone. Alrighty. Well, I want to talk to you guys. You have the most interesting thing going on.
We've always been interested in the Stellaron hunters. How about we have a chat after all this is over?
A chat? You're just after my bounty, aren't you? Stay in your lane.
I've actually always wanted to see these two interact. They're the two gamers of their respective factions.
No way, I'm just after that. If you're worried about the bounty, how about I add another billion to that number?
Keep talking. Oh, you two are over here.
Now that our roles are assigned, let's get to our battlefields and pose a grand finale.
Go. You already know what I want to say.
Yeah, take care of Pom Pom for me. And Boot Hill too while you're at it. And you two.
I've been wanting to meet you. I'm curious, why does she value your existence so much?
Who's she? I'm assuming Firefly?
Not now. This is not the time. I used to wonder about destiny, about where it's heading. But you can decide its destination, at least for today. The bigger the stage,
the more you need to be composed when stepping onto it.
Alright, now we talk to Acheron. Go to the final
This grand
stage.
festival is drawing to its close. This is the starting point for the ultimate stage of our journey. Just as it marked the beginning of all the stories in Penacony. Are you ready?
I guess. Let's do this. We're at the 2-hour mark. Head to where the story began. Head to this final stage.
Very well. Now, please close your eyes. A glimmer of fireflies. A sigh of regret.
Rushing towards the darkest void with inevitability.
Dares to slumber.
Fight bright light.
Can awaken.
We're gonna get that cutscene with Acheron doing the slash thingy again. Oh, we're cutting to Robin POV. I wonder if we'll cut to Sparkle POV. The Elation has close ties to the Order. And she's been handing out those buttons.
Am I awake?
Sorry, Robin. It's just you. I did not wish for you to know this. It's a pity that things have turned out this way. Within the foundation of law, humanity establishes civilization, and through harmony, we obtain order.
Bunch of sleeping people.
My brother. Did you still bring the Order's sweet dream into our paradise?
Why are you so smiling about it?
Ow!
Oh my god, she's here.
Still trying to play the family card at this hour? Your brother doesn't exist anymore. As of now, you'd better call them Anna. Impressive. You really woke up on your own.
So how come nobody else could tell that she woke up if everyone else was able to tell that Robin woke up?
Let me reiterate. If you've had your fill, it'd be wise to leave before it's too late. The music of the harmony doesn't tolerate discord.
Ow! Then I'll reiterate as well. I've done my part, and now I'm simply waiting for the fireworks to begin.
2.3 Sparkle, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Why don't you just cut to the chase?
Time's short, so I'll condense the report. Oh, that even rhymed. I'm so talented. A nosy cremator left something on you. She wanted to use it to burn down the illusions you received from the sweet dream, allowing you to wake up from Anna's dream. But it looks like you don't need it anymore.
Then, how were you able to reach this place?
I hope we get an explanation.
Well, a fool has thousands of faces. It's gonna take a lot to create a sweet dream that can satisfy me.
Got it, she's crazy.
Both you and I can still stay awake for just a little bit longer.
Just a little bit?
Oh look, she's not smiling.
Honestly, I don't even need to find you. But I am just so kind. I've already killed you once to give you a chance to regain your home field advantage. You're the last festival host awake in Penacony. So, do you want to play a round of roulette? The wager will be the entire planet of festivities.
Stay where you are. What are you trying to do by showing up in front of me?
I know Robin is skeptical and knows that Sparkle might not be trying to help her here, but unfortunately we know better.
I want you to watch me blow up all of Penacony. Only then can everyone else launch a counterattack and wake up together.
The mutually assured destruction button!
Think about it. Your brother is already a god beyond the heavens. You're not even gonna see him unless you rip open the sky. Ever heard of the trolley problem?
Oh no, not the trolley
Make
problem.
a choice. Do you want everyone to go down together? Or to have Penacony make a small sacrifice?
Why should I trust the words of a masked fool?
Good point.
Don't think that I'm just trolling you. My bombs are hidden all over Penacony. They took a really long time to set up, you know. Maybe I should blow up a few to demonstrate how they look. Let me see. Which ones should I choose?
Stop.
No, go on. I want to see it. I want to call your bluff.
What's gonna happen to the Dreamers once the bombs go off?
Especially if we're half... Or this is a layer deeper, isn't it? So I guess they can just die here.
They will all die.
Then you know I'd never agree to it.
When it's time to make a sacrifice, reality won't be giving you any choices. Or do you want to replay the old joke about the Harmony treating everyone the same?
Life is never a joke, fool. There is no such thing as a lesser evil in this world. Evil, just like morality, cannot be measured, nor can it be compared.
I might disagree with you there, Robin, actually.
Isn't that still the Harmony's same old song and dance? But that suits me just fine. Didn't I already say this is a round of roulette and not an ammunition showcase? Get ready to sing. Be like a bird. If you can make Sheepei hear you, then they definitely won't allow me to blow everyone to pieces, right?
I would hope so.
What will you choose now? You can either watch as I blow the entire place up, or you can try to save their lives. Maybe this will be your last ever performance.
Last ever performance.
You feeling nervous?
Hey, Siobhan!
I know the feeling. You should feel nervous when going up on such a big stage for the first time.
First time. Oh, so this is a memory for her first performance. How old is Siobhan and how old is Robin?
I'm okay. I just remembered something. That's all. Miss Siobhan, why do you think birds fly?
Why does life slumber?
Why are you asking that all of a sudden?
That was my response as well the first time I heard that question. It's what my brother asked me before I left Penacony. I keep finding myself thinking about it.
Then don't think about it.
I don't know. I fly when it's time to fly, and I stop when I don't want to fly anymore. There's no reason.
That's a pretty good explanation, all things considered.
It seems that your answer is really similar to mine. You've also asked me, why do I sing? I think I can answer both of these questions in one go. The answer wasn't what I initially had in mind. Originally, I wanted to sing because of something specific that I experienced. A Stellaron fell into my homeworld when I was young. Everything I knew was instantly destroyed.
And now we know from Mr. Gopherwood's side of the story, if that is all true, that Sheepei created the Stellarons.
But for some reason, my mother chose to hum a song when she tried to comfort me and my brother.
I remember that story. Everyone thought that's why you decided to sing.
No. That experience only made me detest singing.
Bummer.
I believed for a long time that songs can't change anything when disasters strike. That music is the most useless thing in this world. I might be extraordinarily talented in singing, and I might feel super happy whenever I sing. But its futility had always made me depressed.
Then what changed?
Oh, then what changed?
I grew up, and I realized that my brother would sometimes hum the same tune as my mother did. And I thought maybe he missed her, but I was too embarrassed to point that out. I tried to comfort him instead. However, his answer to me made me realize what I should be singing for.
Go on.
Obviously, he didn't give me an answer directly, but it got me to think. Maybe some things don't need a reason or meaning at all.
That's fair. I can live with that.
Go and do what must be done, fool. It's for the sake of Penacony's future. But I won't let anyone get hurt.
Maybe they should have had her frown when she said that, because that vocal delivery sounded like she was angry.
Oh, did you just have a flashback? Now I'm even more excited.
Did you just have a flashback?
Let me check one last time. If you were to die, how would you want people to remember your ending? Like a bird, she lived her life, graceful and composed. Now her beak parts slightly with a sigh, as soft as falling feathers. Like it?
Drop the sanctimonious mask. Singing only needs one thing, and that's sincerity.
I don't know, there's some fools out there that sing with more than just sincerity.
Birds born with wings need no reason to soar into the sky. And those forced to
What about
fall
Ask
back to
Rickley?
Earth don't need anyone's condescending.
The Aeon will never give you up. The Aeon will never let you down.
The sky and Earth are each other's proof and aspiration. When a soaring bird looks down below, it discovers that even after falling, life still holds hope to continue. And when a fallen bird looks up to the sky, it discovers that
sleeping
the possibility
ones.
of soaring once again still exists in this world. Perhaps they'll never truly understand each other. But what people need is an understanding. It's showing a little more compassion for the way others choose to live. And, when necessary, extending a helping hand. Even if you become the only star and prevent everyone from soaring into the sky, they will still be inspired by your radiance, flap their wings with all their might, regardless of whether they've been hurt in their fall. Thus, the Order's sweet dream will eventually fall. Oh, triple-faced God. If I manage to step onto the path of harmony, then please extend your hand and shelter those who believe in you. And if I am a bird destined to fall, doomed to never sing again, then while the sound of me hitting the ground may be my last note for the harmony, it will never be this world's swan song. In the name of the sweet dream, the Charmony Festival now begins!
Alrighty. Trustful boy.
Brother, do you miss home?
Even if I do,
So this is what she asked him.
it's too late.
But you're singing the song Mom used to sing.
Because even if it's too late, we still have the choice to sing whatever we can.
That's beautiful. At the same time, beginning of the story is also the final stage.
Welcome to the horizon of existence.
Oh, great, we're doing this shit again.
This place is one of the thousands of manifestations belonging to the sleeping and shapeless.
Ix, the nihility.
And it's also an exit out of the nihility for the awake ones. Let's bid our final farewells here. Remember your name. I'll be waiting for you at the end.
Oh, we're gonna have to walk through this again, aren't we? Flying requires no reason.
If only people could have each other beyond just memories.
Head to the edge of nihility.
I want everything this world has to offer. Our
Greed's wish.
I hope that I'll see her again after I die.
Gambler's wish.
Then she'll know that I too am only human. And all humans will find happiness in the end.
I hope everyone can always reunite with their family, enjoy home-cooked stew, and keep on laughing. One day, those who live will all come to understand.
Ratio, I missed you.
To create their own happiness.
May people embrace each other.
Oh, hi, Argenti.
Offer their most sincere compliments to whoever they meet.
I guess you're here too.
Our hopes and dreams are in your
The wish entrusted to you.
Please guide them to witness every sunrise that is yet to come.
Oh, hi, Silverwolf. Oh, what are you?
Hey, I've read the script. Why are you asking me?
Excuse me? Allies against the finality? What if I fail? Will we wake up?
Then do your best to not fail.
Don't die. Great advice. Thanks, Silverwolf. You were very important to the story.
It's not the time to leave your final words yet.
We all believe in you.
You need to believe in us too.
The trailblazing expedition won't end here.
We'll wake up together.
Why does life slumber? We don't know the answer yet, but we're about to awaken from this dream. Or perhaps such is the answer itself.
Those things were...
It's the people who first broke free from the sweet dream. The sleeping and shapeless caught a glimpse of their desires. It was because they held on to these desires that they could dream. It was because these desires were never fulfilled that they could wake up.
I just want to be happy. Have their wishes come true, people would feel so nihilistic.
I think that's not entirely true. I wish people could find happiness, but I've been tainted by too much nihilism. Sometimes I can't help but think.
Don't think, head empty.
That the nihility is a proud and terrifying dream. It's brought forth not by gain or loss, but by the severing of roads, or even the loss of desire itself. Fulfilling a wish can certainly make people feel the joy of being alive. But if no new wishes ever surfaced again in people's hearts,
then they will gaze upon the nihility. That's what the Order's sweet dream is all about.
indeed, behind the shadow of the nihility, there must exist the most blazing source of light in the world.
The Trailblaze.
Just as every life that edges closer to death fervently approaches the end of the nihility, we must pursue that primordial light. Before you go, would you tell me your wish?
Pie. Lemon meringue pie. First, find what I love, then fight tooth and nail to keep it from being taken away. Even if I lose everything at the end, I will continue to trailblaze without hesitation.
I'm glad. The answer itself doesn't matter. What matters is that you've made a decision.
That's a long wish. What about your wish?
Only a name remains. A person that I was, and now want to become.
Raiden Bosanori May? What about Firefly's wish? She wishes to live.
You're looking right at it. She is a hunter who treads upon the finality, destined to sacrifice her own wishes to defy destiny.
I thought she was trying to defy destiny to get her wish.
But no matter which path you and she walk, death will always be the destined finale and the last reunion.
But hear me out. Hear me out. The path of abundance, though.
Are you ready? She too was here not long ago. You can witness her resolve through this. Witness how that tiny spark of bug light broke free from the pull of the nihility.
Who were you in the past?
Oh, this is from her trailer. The moth.
Scenery. Am I dead? Really dead?
Death is one step away from here. Step over this place, and you will truly embrace death. Or you can turn back.
Venturine walked straight into that.
Tell me, who were you in the past?
Glamoth's Iron Cavalry.
The Moth's Iron Cavalry.
And who are you now?
Stellaron Hunter.
A Stellaron Hunter.
And who will you be in the end?
Then who will you become in the future?
Just an ordinary girl.
Well then, keep walking forward. Death would suit you better.
Never. I fought tooth and nail to get where I am today, and this isn't over yet. Even if everything burns to ashes, I won't give up.
You should know that's a wish that can never come true.
Says you. Me.
You couldn't become an ordinary girl, even in the last sweet dream.
Why do you think that?
Stop arguing with yourself.
Entangled in the family's conspiracy, facing the mimetic entity's blades head-on, while challenging the resurrected swarm disaster alone. Armed only with the script that can peer into the future. That's more than enough cards stacked against you.
But you only need one card to win.
Do you really think that the time you spent with her proved anything? For an ordinary girl, simple happiness shouldn't just be a matter of chance.
It wouldn't be a matter of chance. She's literally fighting for it.
But I used to say, all of this isn't what an ordinary girl would do.
I'm just a girl. Looking at a mech suit. Staring back at me. This is my story.
What?
Perhaps the Dream Master was right. All the past we've left behind has already determined our future.
But we can still shape. Because there are still decisions to make.
All my experiences so far will still make me choose to step into danger when I face it in the future. But you misunderstood my answer. I guess it's my fault too. Always talking about wanting a normal life. As if the past that shaped me is some heavy burden weighing me down. Being a Glamoth's Iron Cavalry and having entropy loss syndrome are more than just scars. They are a past that taught me to cherish, urged me to seek, and showed me how to love. All the things you listed are quite extraordinary indeed, but I believe any ordinary girl would make the same choice I did. When faced with everything I have faced.
I can't really disagree with that. I'm not in a position to say.
In the darkest moments, ordinary people never need to feel small.
Would I make all the same choices as Firefly if I was in her position? Maybe. Maybe. But I probably would be killing a lot less IPC soldiers. Just saying.
Indeed. I can't change the outcome or even the process. But I can decide how to view my destiny.
Bang, 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 and it's over.
This is just an even deeper form of self-deception, compared to actually changing the outcome.
Free will is mere self-deception for most people anyway.
Don't get into this. Free will is its own can of worms.
There's no shame in it for me. Everyone has their own answers as to why life slumbers.
I think it's just an energy deficiency. That is why life slumbers.
Some will never find their answer.
But no one can take away their chance to keep looking for the answer. I won't give up, nor will I blame those who do. All I need to do is return their right to make that choice, and return that right to myself as well. So, I will leave this place together with you. Even if embracing my former strength means speeding towards my death.
I hope you live a long and fruitful life. I say, knowing you're probably about to die for the second time in this week.
Myself is Firefly. I used to think I was similar to a Firefly. Just a fleeting glimmer of light.
Maybe you should have picked a better name then, just saying. Oh, this is her theme that's playing!
But later, I realized no one would give themselves an unlucky name.
But you kinda did, though.
It was also because I thought fireflies were beautiful. Later, someone told me that my eyes don't actually work very well. Otherwise, I would have figured out that those insects aren't beautiful at all.
I wonder who told you that.
Beauty, love, all our feelings stem from the flaws we were born with. And that's what makes each of us unique. Yet, I can't help but love these little things. Even though I'm sensitive to
For someone who hates bugs so much, of course you named yourself after a bug.
Stargazing. Even though baking cakes is really troublesome, I'll still keep trying. Because I love giving them to people who matter to me and seeing those people smile.
She liked oat cake rolls, I remember that.
I love going around looking for cute dresses, not to show off to others, but because it makes me feel good.
Maybe I should just buy that skin for the lulz. I'm not a big fan of it. I think her normal outfit looks so much better.
So, I won't mind.
I will admit that the accents and colors that they changed on Sam do look better, though.
Any new scars. I'll give it my all to find what I love. and I won't let destiny take them away. So...
I think we've probably got like maybe 30 minutes left.
Moths don't fly to flames because they yearn for light.
But I thought you were a firefly, not a moth.
Going through the flames.
But get it, Glamoth. The country, nation, planet she's from is Glamoth.
I will light up everything around me.
Are we gonna switch to her perspective real quickly now? Yes. They could have made that a little bit more seamless.
As long as the clock keeps ticking, death comes for us all eventually.
Death comes for us all.
And life has its time, too. If my world always ends up being burned to ashes, then let it burn.
Don't say that with a smile on your face. It makes me feel uncomfortable.
As long as I can keep burning, then wherever I am will be flames, not ashes.
Order. Dismember.
Actually, I used to envy you. You wouldn't feel pain, even though you were born to bring disaster.
Okay, now who are you talking to now?
But you should be envious of me now. I'm unwilling to face death, nor do I want to keep fighting. But when faced with destiny, I will never run away.
I don't know. I think running away is cool. Live to die another day, I always say. Oh, here we go.
My dreams were always a scorched earth, where even a single new bud could never bloom. But I will still burn, and keep on burning, until you light.
Oh, that's a nice transition. Alright, new boss fight. What is this thing?
If you are the Dream Master's answer, then listen to my reply in his stead.
Is that just Sam's theme playing?
People hold on to hope not because they have never faced inevitable death.
Harbinger of Death, Swarm Nightmare.
We are destined to die. That we hold on to the hope of wanting to change something.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin!
Man, that is a longer animation than I remember on times 1 speed. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Harbinger of Death, Swarm Nightmare. A shell covered in strange matter, distorted by Stellaron's will, as if a suit of Glamoth armor corroded by propagation, deep within the dreamscape. The swarm disaster resurfaces in this form. Rend, Purify, and Gorge. Enter the gene duplication state. This unit speed summons Juvenile Sting and apply Rapid Evolution state to it. Immediately take action after Primordial Swarm. Those are its abilities. Whirling Carapace, unremovable after the Harbinger of Death Swarm Nightmare is attacked. A portion of the reduced HP is converted into corrosion. When Harbinger of Death Swarm Nightmare uses Primordial Tide, Swarms of Death, this unit will restore HP equal to the amount of corrosion. Oh, great. It's a boss that heals. Cool. That's going to be fun. Let's see. Fire damage, minor fire damage, speed and Juvenile Sting summoned. Whirling Carapace, Harbinger, Death Swarm, Nightmare is attacked. Portion of it turns into corrosion. Symbiosis, Swarm 9. After entering this gene duplication state, Hitter's combustion is dispelled when all summoned Juvenile Sting are defeated. Cool, so we've got to kill the odds. Universal Blight of Howl Life Eater. After entering the gene duplication state, whenever this unit uses an attack, it additionally deals minor fire damage based on the number of juvenile sting remaining. Okay, does more damage the more stings there are. Cool. Easy peasy.
All things are as one.
That is just Firefly's punch animation. Juvenile Sting is in rapid evolution state. Select a character to the summon, and they're summoned to fight against it. Okay. Sam enters Nemesis state.
In position.
Can deal crit damage.
Executing attack.
Like Firefly, I will fight for myself until everything burns to ashes! Firefly, type 4, in position.
Alright.
Fight!
Kill the ass.
Stay in step.
Super break.
You've arrived, huh? Let's kick things off with you. Life's like a good brew.
Roar, baby, roar.
Indulge yourself.
Okay, let's get you down.
Capturing initiating bite.
That does not look like it hurts that much. Speed boost, though, that sounds bad.
I shall set the seas ablaze!
Adjusting organic biomass.
Attack detected.
Unleash Primordial Tide. Thank you, Ron May.
Of grace and elegance. You'll do.
Take your positions. Dreams do come true.
Okay, he's gonna wake up now. Catch the locust, catch the swarm.
Scorched earth. Devouring all materials.
Devouring all materials.
Live to fight!
Fight to live.
Attack detected.
This doesn't seem like it's gonna be very hard.
Disassemble.
It's just gonna take a while. Oh, it's only got 1 health bar. That's kind of odd.
Pay attention. Every petal in life's will be swept away by the wind of time.
Alright. Res pen.
Stay in step. The mood is set just right.
I'm gonna start
Let the
going
show
through. I think
begin.
we've seen everything now. We can go back to ×2 speed.
Let's improvise.
Firefly, type 4.
Alright, this might kill 2 of them.
Ready to digest.
Ready to digest.
Life's like a good, my friends.
Alright, let's get a Gallagher break off.
Adjusting organic biomass.
Lower your attack. Start resetting. Building up skill points.
Dreams do come true.
Detonate. Adjusting organic biomass.
Like fire until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas
Alright, big damage. That's big damage.
Fight to live!
Take your positions.
Set the seas ablaze!
In the mood for another beating?
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
This should be the finishing blow.
Adjusting organic bio.
That was a little bit too easy.
I know it. Everything's far from over.
We're gonna get a new form?
If embracing fate is also a form of resistance, this time...
You gonna shove the Stellaron in your chest? That has bad idea written all over it.
Embrace death!
That did not look like a good idea. We saw what happened when Colia did that. It did not end well for her.
To live is to imagine a future version of yourself. But fate is never fair. The choices people make are almost completely dictated by their past.
They're gonna make us fight
No
Sunday
matter how
again, aren't
much
they?
They try to move forward. There's no guarantee they'll see the future they've imagined. It's the same for every path. The nihility already exists, whether you admit it or not. And nothing can ever completely escape from nihility.
Yeah, it says you.
Most paths make people believe that this world is good.
Do they?
That as long as you are willing to believe, you would gain power because of your belief.
But what if you believe nihility? Then you don't believe anything.
But that does not apply to the nihility.
Oh, okay, never mind. You already had to say that.
It is absurd and vast, capturing those who were unwilling to blindly believe, yet are powerless to fight back.
Powerless is a little bit of a stretch there.
It has nothing to do with good, be it willing or blind. The way people obtain strength from faith should come from within, not from being forced to bow their heads. This will be a tough journey. Are you still willing to return to the starting point once again?
Sure, why not? I will always believe in tomorrow. I will keep fighting. I will end this long night.
In this way, you will reunite in the warmth of the sunlight.
Wait, isn't Sunday the sun right now?
May death yet end her last dream. May you guide people back to the waking world.
Trailblaze on for tomorrow.
In the coming long nights, I'm afraid we will face
Oh, this is slightly different.
and witness many tragedies.
Oh, Anna!
I come to greet. I come to whine. I come to claim.
Oh, we're actually seeing Jade do something for once.
Nectar, sow in spring to reap in fall. Await wizened fruit to fill livened boughs.
The Amber Lord
All
has struck.
for the Amber Lord.
But when you make a choice, there will be a fleeting red that reappears before
Sparkle's
you
gonna
once
press the
more
button.
in that monochrome world.
Wow, this is all coming together at the end, huh?
What we must do now is ponder its significance, and then return to the waking world.
Don't worry.
So how did we die?
Even if this is doomed to fade at dawn, I won't fear waking up from this dream. Go. Take back the right to Trailblaze. For them, and for me. That's where we will all...
Oh god, they are gonna make us fight him again, aren't they? Oh wait, why is he already stunned? Oh, because he got smacked with the hammer.
Mr. Sunday, it's time for you to...
Oh, we're gonna have to hear the will of the week again?
The future of Penacony won't belong to the Order, but will be determined by human will.
The divine power of Enna, actually. So be it. It wasn't my intention anyway. Let us discern in human form the final conclusion. Did the gods create this world? Do the gods love all beings? Oh, gods. You only need to hold your tongue here and silently hearken.
They did a little bit more processing on his voice this time. He sounds a lot more distraught.
All life shall grow as nature intended and reach its end. This mortal world.
Also, in this weird retelling of events, how did the other people get here in this version? It makes a lot less sense.
All the work of
Creation has been completed.
The inevitable day has arrived.
The embryo of philosophy.
Will reshape for us all of reality.
It's still kind of weird that that's literally just him turning around when you think about it.
This paradise shall be forged by the king of humankind.
Oh shit! We have this team now. He's forging a path. Oh wait, I'm not on this team. We don't have the train either.
The remembrance is fleeting and impermanent.
Are we gonna die? I don't think this team can beat Sunday.
Rosalina gave her life to protect the sweet dreams past.
March just charged her ult there by herself. Put the shield on yourself because you have a higher damage priority. The hunt shall end.
Tiernan's bullets still protect the sweet dreams present.
Okay, this might be a little bit more doable if we keep getting free ults. I need more skill points. Oh, that's right, you're Nihility. But the will of the Watchmaker... I couldn't read that.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I've no interest in conflict.
The Trailblazer knows and tempts the impossible. By this decree, it shall be ended.
He's about to get his ult off.
Mikhail still believed in tomorrow.
Leave it to me.
We got a shield.
Perfect melody I command. Recreate paradise anew.
Oh, now you notice that she's singing.
Now, it's time to become the new Watchmaker.
That is such a corny line. Standing still never brings happiness. Come on. Let's set the compass needle for the 12 hours.
Only by blazing a trail forward can we set time in motion and give it meaning.
Only after the sweet dream ends will tomorrow come. People will keep moving forward, discovering countless new wonders.
Tomorrow, people
To the moon.
that the world will still welcome countless marvels worth fighting for.
Why does it say to the moon? I know Fly Me to the Moon was like Mihoyo's first game. That was weird. To the moon, Himiko.
A stagnant sweet dream can't imprison our desires.
Is that a bug? Was that supposed to be there?
May this journey lead
To
us
the stars! To the moon, to the stars? Oh, that instantly killed him. And we got an achievement that I couldn't read. Why does life slumber? Is he gonna say that line again?
So,
Oh, we're doing this again.
why does life slumber?
Because someday we will wake up from our dreams. Also, that line was missing from the VA. Kokona! We will wake from our dreams. It's so weird that that's just the backside of Septimus, is the embryo philosophy.
The night is still too short.
Brother, the dream is over.
And somehow they survived that fall. Penacony, the Land of Dreams, the end. It's gonna say script supervisor Constance, isn't it? Or the Dahlia. Lead actor is me. Don Hung is Don Hung. Still don't know is March 7th. Himiko is Himiko. Joachim Novik Eternian as Wilt Yang. Firefly is Firefly Sam, a regular girl. Raiden Dosnari May is Vakaron. Black Swan, Kakamish is Ventry. Mikhail Charlegor, yada yada yada. Veritas Ratio, Robin, Sunday, Gopherwood is Dream Master. Silver Roll Sam, Thomas J is Extras, Constance. Script supervisor Elio. Oh, they didn't put Constance in the script supervisor. May this journey lead us starward. Alright, how much of this is real?
Wake up. It's time for this dream to end.
Dreams are not a good source of accurate memories. It's not over yet. What happened next?
Destiny won't let me give you the answer. And the true ending is too sad. I'd rather you forget about it.
I won't stop here.
Well then, I must come clean about my final lie.
Final lie? There's probably been several lies in there. I don't know how much of any of that was true.
I never showed you anyone's memories. Not even my own.
You fabricated all of this. This was a waste of 7 hours of my life.
All you've seen is a script I came across by chance. It recorded everything that had happened. And using its stimulation, you actually managed to enter the memories from your own perspective and remember everything anew.
Unless you're lying right now. If so, then everything we saw was a what if. And it retcons and fixes nothing. What does that mean? I think I explained that pretty well.
You're different. Unique. You've done something no one has ever done before. Even though your memories were cremated to ashes, you were able to recall them once more, treasuring them once again in your heart. The Stellaron Hunters say you are the one who can turn the wheels of time and give it meaning. That you are the one who can alter destiny and make whole what is incomplete.
Cool, but why me? Is it because of this whole theory that the universe is cyclical and that maybe like in an alternate loop or a previous cycle we were Akavili or something?
Come, I want to show you something.
Well, now what?
Elio?
The cat? Is this confirmation that the cat is Elio?
Come, I want to...
Check out the black cat in the room. That cat's kind of big, actually.
This is what I promised to give you. The truth about the finality. This cat is not Elio, but a strand of Terminus's divine corpus.
Ah, so Terminus is the cat, not Elio. The strand?
The Stellaron Hunters described this scene to me. Something I've never seen myself. When Terminus ascends to godhood once more, they will manifest their 1,000-armed divine form and proclaim, "Now I am become finality."
I am become...
lifting the wheel of time.
Oh my god.
The destroyer of worlds.
The Oppenheimer misquote? Or actually it's a misquote of, like, I think like an old Buddhist thing? Or was it a Hindu thing that gets misattributed to Oppenheimer? I am become death, destroyer of miracle builds. If you get that reference, you are old.
Then,
Terminus turned into a pack of black cats, distributing every ounce of their divine power between those creatures. The cats shall depart from the end of the world, going against the river of time till the moment of the universe's birth. What you see is one of those cats. As for Elio, he is an even more special existence. Only the Stellaron hunters know his true identity.
So the cat is not Elio, putting to rest a several-year theory, assuming she is not lying. So what's the cat doing here? What connection do I have with the cat? When you were formerly a Stellaron hunter.
I'll tell you the truth regarding the ending you haven't yet remembered. But you must be prepared. What really happened is that Firefly didn't meet with anyone between the fall of the Great Septimus and when she left Penacony. Not even you.
So 2.3 didn't happen is what you're saying?
She knew how tragic her third death would be. So she only dared to watch you from afar and hid on her lonesome when she was about to fade away.
That's kind of what happened in 2.3. She was avoiding talking to us. And we got to see us being really weird goobers.
But even sad memories are precious. If you can accept farewells with grace, then you'll gain the strength to create reunions. When you bid farewell to loved ones, you should cry while they can still hear you. That's the only way they'll know just how many people love them.
I don't believe you. Find everything's lost to help prove they existed?
You know, I often wonder if everything I'm doing right now is just a whimsical gift from destiny. That I haven't really decided anything, but merely being tossed around at its mercy.
If you believe in destiny, the answer is yes. If you don't, then who the fuck cares?
But right now, I don't care. Because my joy is real. My sorrow is real. And you will be the same. Remember, if you have regrets,
I need to find Black Swan to fact check everything she said.
All your might from the depths of your heart. Let it be passed to the end of time, and make Terminus, who was about to set off, hear your call. The fact that you can see this black cat means Terminus is in the process of passing by you. The power of only one black cat cannot change much, but your past is Terminus's future.
God, we're gonna alter the timeline to make what actually happened happen.
If it remembers your voice and decides to change something in its own future, your past will change accordingly. Perhaps it is because the world is destined to shatter that an ordinary girl can obtain the bouquet she yearns for.
Say the might of Terminus. Render the final... The final... dull hole?
Go forth and deliver that bouquet with your own hands, so that no one will be left with regrets. I hope we'll meet again. The only one who could ever please me.
Were we? Really? I couldn't tell.
Father, destruction is not just a single glorious moment, and the same applies to destiny and memories. Only by enkindling the winter wilderness with flames that cross the sky can we make the indestructible manifest once more.
Did we just time travel? Is that what just happened? Where are we?
This is the experience from cultivators who had remade the world, and the wondrous creations from those who painted the world. Sitting among the embers, they drew the morning star, knowing best. that only in times of extreme hunger do the stars begin to turn.
How much of this
Why
could
does
actually be
life
left?
slumber? You will eventually find your own answer.
Already found. Jade and Robin, Ratio and Aventurine, Silverwolf and Dahlia.
Then, let's go reclaim everything that was forgotten.
Okay. That which shall be. Okay, so we need to... I can't check? That's annoying. We'll check achievements at the end, I guess.
You arrogant gambler. I've already seen through your tricks.
Oh, do tell me what you figured out.
When sailing through storms, drunkards always beg for mercy from destiny.
So?
You went head first.
So, they all died. Destiny loves to watch them crash onto the reefs. A fool deserves a fool's end.
I feel like I need to read between the lines here, Professor. But you know I'm not that well read.
You're not lucky at all. You chose to forever remain sober, never becoming a drunkard.
That makes sense.
Let's make an actual bet then. It's the perfect day for a few drinks. Once I'm actually drunk, you'll see just how wrong you are.
I don't think that's what he's implying at all, Aventurine.
But I don't even care about the outcome. In this world, what could be more precious than possibilities?
Where are they going? Well, I guess they're going somewhere. Realistic, it says.
Creating a brand new path. That's truly astonishing. You must have some ideas as his sister, right? If he really managed to do it, what kind of path would that be?
Origin is a good one. I've actually postulated this a few times. I actually think by the ending of the story of Honkai Star Rail, we will see a new path get forged. Something new. Like, we have finality, why not origin?
I think it must have been a battle between different kinds of the Trailblaze. However, my brother came to the wrong conclusion. His original aspiration was similar to the Trailblaze, yet the road he walked was one named the Domination, or the Conquest.
Ooh, domination or conquest. Yeah, those could be paths.
Even if someone wishes for everyone's happiness, that's still a selfish wish.
Boy, does Finon have some words for you.
There will always be those who don't want to be saved, who want to save themselves.
Do you also think that there shouldn't be any god in this world?
I'll flip a coin on that one.
No. Even a god who does nothing can at least give people something to believe in and find comfort in.
I don't like the idea of a god that does nothing. But at the same time, a god that does nothing is no different than no god. So, I see personally no difference between the two.
This world definitely no longer needs a king of humankind. That's why I believe my brother will come to understand all of this one day as well. He made mistakes, but he was stopped. I don't want him to spend the rest of his life in prison. I want him to also have a chance to save himself.
So is this like an alternate version of the conversation that Jade and Robin have in 2.3?
No wonder you came looking for me.
Yes. I want to make a deal with you. And after that, we'll talk about what position Penacony will hold before the IPC.
Off they go. Where'd everybody else go? Over here. Silver Wolf and Dahlia. Bitter.
So, you still don't want me to join?
That's Elio's decision.
He saw my future?
In all possible futures where you join the Stellaron Hunters, you will ultimately choose betrayal. You shall become a Lord Ravager named Ephemera, poised to destroy the Remembrance.
Ephemera. Interesting. It was pointed out at several instances that there is no Ravager targeting the Remembrance.
Those were Elio's exact words, and your payment.
And that's what would happen if she joined the Stellaron Hunters? It leads to her becoming a Lord Ravager?
Payment?
For payment.
After everything is over, we want you to burn some of her memories.
May I know why?
She can't head to the next stop with these memories. It would draw the Destruction's attention to her too early, and she'd die there.
Interesting.
I can do that. But I'll give the memories back to her sooner or later. In my own way. Whether you try to stop me or not.
A cremator returning memories.
No one will stop you. It is already written in the script. It will be a new beginning. The 4 apocalypses will converge towards the destruction because of it, while the cosmos will join hands to overcome that annihilation.
Interesting. Imagined.
Burnt.
Yes. Just like with Mr. Aventurine back then. Nihility infected the dreamscape the moment you drew your blade. Thankfully, this is the world within the dreamscape. Constance took all the knot upon herself and burnt it away completely. Perhaps she won't be able to fully recover for a long time.
I'm very sorry.
For what?
Don't be. She's got other pressing matters right now. That's why she asked me to meet you. She really wants to thank you. She's betrayed too many people, facing death threats from Avengers at every moment. She used to delight in dancing with death. But at the moment she burned away the nihility, she said she was blooming. She said that, for the first time, she felt the joy of being alive.
I guess that makes sense if you're burning away nihility.
Come to think of it, people all believe that the Dahlia's floriography means betrayal. But on the planet where it was first discovered, the locals saw it as a symbol of life and prosperity.
Vitality. That's a good note to end on, I guess. Oh, we're lagging. What happened?
But where's Firefly? I haven't seen her anywhere.
Oh, the Oak Dream. I should probably go talk to the, what's it called? I should go check that banister again. I'm here to see your dream through with you.
How did you know I was here?
I've been waiting for you to come find me.
sorry. I wasn't trying to avoid you. But I have my own reasons. Can you just let me stay here by myself?
No, I know this was a promise.
How did you know about the promise? I never mentioned it.
Destiny works in mysterious ways. Don't overestimate my intel network.
I don't think I've mentioned it, but I wrote down everything I wanted to do in my journal before coming here. I'm staying here because I want to fulfill the last wish written in it. I've been quietly following you and watching you from afar for a while, but I still didn't want to disturb you. I hope your dreams begin with a smile and end with one too.
I actually don't know about our promise between us because I spoke to Kafka in 3.0. I didn't speak to Firefly. What's your last wish?
To see the fireworks, of course. I heard there's this huge airship in Penacony where you can get an absolutely photo-worthy view of the fireworks.
Boy, you can get a real close view of it in 2.3.
So, let's go watch the fireworks.
Are we gonna go change the events of 2.3 now? We've been going for like 6 hours at this point. 6.5 hours. Are we gonna say the fucking war dance didn't happen either?
Oh, yes, the perfect spot. You've got great taste.
I have an knack for finding beautiful things. You don't get it, I've got a quest marker.
Either way, thank you. Looks like it hasn't started yet. Let's sit for a while.
CG.
Wonder whether everyone feels speechless at times like this.
So in this version of events, there was no death number 3, huh? Can't think of what to say?
Maybe it's neither. There's a saying that I always liked. When it comes to someone we want to meet, we always imagine the scene before it happens. Imagine the words we'll say that would make them smile. Slowly but surely, all the things we want to say would have already been said before we even met the person. And when we finally meet again, we realize they're even more beautiful than anything we could have imagined. Yet, at that moment, we find ourselves at a loss for words to express just how amazing they really are.
Want to know our story from the past?
I'm sorry, but I can't tell you. Elio told me that it would lead to a terrible future. If I say even a few words more, you'll die at the next stop.
Because it'll attract Nanook's attention or something?
All I can tell you is why our paths crossed again. Long ago, you promised me that if I could dream, then you would make it a beautiful daydream.
Am I the person you once knew? Indeed, what the girl once cherished clearly was her appearance that, if not lost, had changed, yet her smile never faded, just like when she faced destiny.
What matters isn't how they've changed, but that you still hold those same genuine feelings for them. I'm sorry.
Oh, she moved her hand up. Entropy loss syndrome.
Yeah. Actually, I still haven't experienced one of the 3 deaths written in the script.
So this is why you've been keeping to yourself?
I only realized it after Anna's dream dissipated. I've made a mistake. Being sent to the Dream Flux Reef by death could hardly be called a death at all. That would have been way too easy. As for the true 3 deaths, the first one, I have known its true form for a long time. I can't dream. After I woke up, I would never dream again. In other words, the me that exists in this dream would completely cease to exist. The second time, I was killed by the swarm disaster. I activated my true power and came back from death.
Are you talking about, like, the trailer? The animated short? Embers in a Shell?
Power would inevitably lead me to the 3rd death. My symptoms would accelerate uncontrollably until I die of entropy loss. The dreamscape had already started merging with reality when we arrived in Penacony. I thought I was dreaming, but I was actually also living in waking reality. It was causing my entropy loss syndrome to worsen. But don't worry, I asked Silver Wolf about it, and she said things won't get that serious in real life. Let's not talk about this anymore. I just don't want to see you looking sad. This is our most beautiful daydream, and we should see it through with smiles on our faces.
Kind of barely look like we're smiling, to be honest.
After all, we never know when we will use up all the moments we have with someone across all space and time. Hey, could you close your eyes? If this is my only chance to dream, then I want you to see the best version of me. As we near the end, let me indulge in a bit of perfectionism. Just like what I used to do. Let's close our eyes and imagine ourselves being together. Even if you can't see me, you'll still know that we've never been far apart.
This feels like it'd be much more impactful if, like, I remembered our past we had together as Stellaron hunters. Don't you dare sneak away.
I won't. I promise to stay as long as I can.
Alright, I'll humor you.
Let me think. Where should we start? Right. We should start where everything began, of course. Right at that golden hour. When you came to save me.
I think Gallagher did more work than I did, to be honest.
That being said...
Oh wait, that's her outfit!
Also pretend we're strangers who just happened to meet there.
That's the skin! They incorporated the skin. Actually, does her skin actually have that embossing on it? I don't remember. I gotta check later. The list of things I have to check when we're done keeps getting longer.
Me, I'm a
Oh, there's the
student
2 bloodhounds.
traveling to the golden hour.
A student.
And it'd be nice if I had a bit more pocket money.
Hey, I didn't use all your pocket money. I got a slice of pizza and that was it.
And you're a student too. But you came here from a really, really distant planet. Completely unfamiliar with your surroundings. Then, a bunch of mean-looking thugs jumped out, trying to pick on you. When that happens, I'll step up to the plate. Yeah. Let me be the one to save you this time.
Why don't we team up and go hide together then?
No worries. That's exactly what I'm going to do. The result doesn't matter. And even the process isn't important. What matters is how we take part in this journey. And how we choose to view it. So, grant me one more wish.
What this time?
Remember how I held you and flew into the sky when we fought against Enna's dream? Back then, I wasn't sure if I would ever wake up again, but I was happy. We were standing shoulder to shoulder once again, fighting against things that we believed were wrong, and we'd do anything for each other. Still, I have a tiny, selfish wish. I know you won't forget this moment, but when you look back on it, I want it to feel lighter. Maybe there were no enemies at all. It was all just a prank. And when I carried you up into the heavens, what we saw there wasn't the terrifying swarm, but rather the fireworks that I never got to see.
You know, in the timeline of events that I experienced, that's what we did see, but I feel like we're going to terminus to make it so that happens now, is why I feel like the direction this is going. So if they're going to kill her off now, this is not going to stick very well, and it's not going to move me. I will become stone. My heart will not beat. I'll remember you just the way you want me to. I'm gonna open my eyes.
Firefly?
And we saw this. This is where the image started. I didn't get a thumbnail of it back then. But, one of the first CGs we saw before Constance started showing us memories was this one image. Hey look, Robin's song is playing again. If I could stop one heart from breaking.
Elio said we're destined to head to different finalities, that we can't have a future. That's why you told me that you'll give me a daydream more beautiful than any ending could ever be. I'm looking forward to it. But can we really not step over the ending together? I'm not scared of death, but please don't let me die alone. They say you're destined to bring about the finality.
Transcend?
But I believe you'll be there. You definitely will. Only you can know it.
Uh-oh, red text.
And only you can decide. This cosmos certainly doesn't exist solely for you, nor does it flow only under your gaze, but it's forever waiting for you to save it.
To surpass it. Those afflicted with entropy loss syndrome will experience an irreversible chronic dissolution of their physical form, gradually fading away. You can still run, jump, and talk with others. Everything seems normal, except you are always just a little slower than everyone else. Till the outlines of yourself and the entire world blur into obscurity. You can no longer distinguish reality from dreams, for both have become equally fractured. She is nearing the end stage of entropy loss syndrome, and her mind is already splintered first. As she gradually forgot everything, the story of you was the last to fade.
Even so, I'll still be the last thing you forget.
The dissolution is not over yet, and in the very instant her mind holds only one name and one wish. Fireworks!
No. While she might still be able to see it.
Hold her hand and fulfill the wish.
The result doesn't matter. And even the process isn't important. What matters is how we take part in this journey.
And how we choose to view it.
We choose to view it. I'll do everything I promised you.
However, Firefly's eye is never moving, and ooh, the death stare. Every spark of life in her eyes is already gone.
Am I still one step too late?
It is too late. You would rather remember her in a way she wished, and in your mind, the ending would have been a happy one. Don't show me that image again of happier times. You can't fool me. You can't make me cry right now. I am Stoneheart. No cries, no beating, no tears. When she looks back on this day, she will always discover one regret, that she can never be mended.
Why?
Crowd buzzes with excitement. The fireworks are about to light up the sky.
But Firefly can't see it anymore.
And a song comes on the wind. Will she be clearer? Because she is gone forever. The bouquet you gave me, can the sound of its petals falling keep me awake always? Why does that song sound familiar?
No. It's not beyond saving. I can change the course of destiny and make up for what's missing. If the world has set an endpoint for our destiny, then at the very least, it owes Firefly the bouquet she wanted.
So, remember when we got shown our corpse like 4 or 5 hours ago? Can someone explain that to me? The voice at your ears blurs, then fades into silence. Recall the fireworks in your memory, where Firefly caught you as you fell from the sky and carried you up into the heavens. That moment, the words she spoke left a perfect footnote in your story. One belonging to her, and to everyone under the night sky. You know that this footnote no longer exists. Power finality is turning back time, and the girl's final regret is within sight. Beautiful daydream in the moment to fulfill the promise has come. You can, you will, you must make it a reality. Okay.
You see, everything is possible in this land of the dreams. We each came here with our own goals and
Hi,
realized
Odie.
them in unimaginable ways.
Why do you still have a cornerstone?
Whether the outcome was sweet
Oh, hi, Silverwolf.
and dreamlike, or bitter and real, it is still the answer we longed for. So, why do people choose to sleep? I think...
Why do people choose to sleep? Do something, Terminus. Hey, we never got to see
When
this.
tomorrow comes, we'll wake from our dreams, smiling.
We never got to see that scene with the twirling and the sparklers. That which shall be. Complete the ending of the sweet dream. Dream's curtain call. Photo taken at an unknown time, but the reality of its touch is undeniable. In the past, this scene truly came to pass, leaving behind proof of its transpiration. Though few are aware, a young girl will smile when she recalls a beautiful dream she once had. The dreamer is also the dream maker. The dream maker is also the dreamer. Only by offering up one's past can the most beautiful dreams be woven. People will not lose themselves within them. Unwilling to awaken in their beautiful dreams, they will regain the courage to face the future, and then walk towards tomorrow. Oh, God. Do I want to answer this? She's awake. She okay? That was her first question, too. Asking if you were okay. She's fine for now. She was like this when Kafka brought her back. She always ends up fainting. Can't even operate on her mech. It's a real pain. The treatment's going good, don't worry. Congratulations? Alright. I'll let her know. Dream's curtain call. That is a weird ending. Alright, we got a few things to start checking up on. First things first. Achievements. Ragtag Swarm. In combat, the Harbinger of Death. Juvenile Stings, face out gene duplication. Whatever. Catch the Locust, catch the Swarm. During the battle, the Harbinger of Death Swarm Nightmare. Break the Harbinger of Death Swarm Nightmare before defeating all the Stings. Okay. What was this? One big happy family. Win one battle with a team comprising of him. Go well done, Honey Marshall. I haven't done that yet? Oh, I could have sworn I had done that. Alright, the past is the future's reflection. Time dances on a blade's edge. Only the light can pierce through the future. Witness the convergence of finality and Trailblaze. Flying requires no reason. Witness the Charmony Festival of Dream Chasers. Life is near miss with death. Reveal the truth about Terminus. Memories are the prelude to dreams. Fulfill a promise with Firefly. Brace your long fingers. Finality mission. Memories are the prelude to dreams. So this wasn't there originally. Yeah, Farewell Penacony's still here. Yeah. Weird. Feeling the final regret. After revealing you the truth about finality, the Dahlia left alone, hoping to encounter you again. Okay. Weird. Now I'm not sure which one was real. That's confusing as all hell. One thing we can check, though. The Dream's Edge. Observation deck with the breathtaking views. You can almost see the entire Dream's Edge at a glance. It's not an easy place to find. The person who introduced it to you truly values your friendship by sharing this view. Just as every book has its final page, your story in Penacony has come to an end. Climactic moments leading up to the conclusion, the girl became a shooting star in the sky. Now the path of Trailblazer is once again brimming with countless possibilities. It's time to embark on a new journey. No matter where you're headed, the sky above the building will always be etched in your dreams. You know, this breathtaking view in front of your eyes is definitely not an illusion. After all, there is a dawn waning at the end of this railing, visible in the distance. And one last thing. It's still called the Trailblaze Stern.
Oh, is that a stain?
I am still the captain here. Which means the events of 2.3 still happened. Which means Terminus still at the end of all that altered events so that it doesn't actually change anything from what we remember, I guess. So I'm really not sure why they wanted to make that even more confusing. There was a lot of the beginning parts that I really liked. There was a lot of stuff with the Dream Master that I really liked. But I feel like that last entire, hour and a half, I feel like is just Oscar bait tear-jerking, and I didn't really like it. and it only adds to confusion, and it's going to make it really complicated for me to explain the plot of Penacony to people in the future. And again, we have like an unreliable narrator, so I don't even know how much of what was before that we can even trust. If any of it. And the day reset. Well, we've already been going for 3.5 hours. I'm not entirely sure if I want to be staying up any later than this. What time is it now? It's 2:30. So we're going to start calling the stream here. Boy, the lore people are going to have a field day with this one. And there's so much going on. Next time that we do this, we'll do the AWU Championship, and then we'll probably do a pull stream for the Dahlia. By then I should have... how many pulls? Decent chunk. But that's all for now. Just a reminder, if you want to stay up to date on what I'm doing and where I'm doing it, it's twitch.tv/sheet-streams. You can join the Discord, stay informed of what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, and where I'm doing it. Which is usually Twitch. Or sometimes I'll do a private stream just for people in the Discord. Sometimes with guests, sometimes with friends. Who knows? I don't even know what the past holds at this point, let alone the future, so I'm going to take a nap after I finish my dailies. Stay safe. And I hope you all had a happy holidays, because I'm definitely not going to get to updating this or editing it for like another 8 days. At least. So yeah, it's now 2:30 a.m. I'm going to bed. Stay safe out there. Bye-bye.